when we last left off, our intrepid heroes made their way to Titan's Fall, which has a big titan which fell in it, hence the name.
Wow.
Wow. You had the chance to stop by Sungrace Farms and see one of Siren's kids, well, two of them actually, hanging out with Trip the direwolf. And then you went to go mess with some harpies, and the party just kind of walked in there and got half of them mind controlled, as one does.
Yay. Got messed with.
Yeah, you got violated. Theli was.
We gave them a lesson, though.
Theli was most upset about how that combat went.
Yeah.
It's okay. We gave them the good lesson.
And yeah, you met Hadley here, a knight who had been mind controlled by the harpies previously. Unfortunately for the harpies, Hads was not able to engage in the eggening. And so they were just sort of grinding for a while. Till you showed up,
Yep.
and the harpies, being very frustrated, were like, no, we require all of the eggs. And the party was like, no, only some eggs. They did not accept this compromise. And so there was a big fight.
No.
They are all very lucky that Tori is there, or they'd all be dead.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
But luckily, you had several emotional support bimbos to sort of sort that out. And the party has gone into the cave barrow underneath their harpy's lair, where they encountered some cave fissures and then some architecture, which is about where we left off, where you approached this ancient structure and some braziers lit up.
Architecture.
Them braziers.
Well, that's what half your party has. Alternatively, this one has just brazzers.
Wobbly slobber knockers. Alright, time to try that thing what I might sometimes be able to do and continually curse my terrible dexterity for. In character, I know that it's such a thing I chose for myself. Yeah.
I believe you already did attempt a history and could not put any...
Couldn't put a noodle to it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I can see a rune circle there, a doorway on my right, corridor and more doors on my left, and it looks like a sleeping bay north.
Alright. Thelerien, if you would kindly stop here. Would you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Lutesk.
Oh no.
I should have been looking for it. It's I.
Alright. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. You step on a random floor tile, and a gout of flame shoots up from it directly between your legs. Luckily, it seems to be a little underpowered and just scorches your pants.
Just grimace and swat the flame away. And there are still active traps here.
Uh-oh. You okay?
No, I'm fine. Feel free to move up. I've disarmed the trap with my kuta.
My condolences.
Squeezy.
Yeah, Tori's about to have a real bad time in this place. It is barely wide enough for Theli and Vale to get through.
Oh god, if she moves through it, you can be able to hear that.
Steve doesn't want to be in the hallway when I can't get through.
bunch of sleeping
Yeah, did that
places?
sleeping? Yeah, did the sleeping quarters look occupied?
No.
No.
No, like they were occupied at any reasonably recent point.
No, there are a bunch of very ancient-looking bedrolls in there. Some old boxes that have rotted away to almost nothing.
Okay.
Kate, meanwhile, pokes the door that is closed next to you all, and then takes a knee, gets out her thieves' tools, and just picks the lock. Easy peasy. There we go.
Thanks, I'm still off my game, I guess.
Ain't no thing. You want me to take point? Happy to.
Yes, that'd be appreciated, at least until I've found my scattered brains again.
Ain't no shame in being a bimbo. Kate'll open the door. Behold, a closet.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Does it look like it was a cleaning closet or storage?
Storage.
Check for false floor panels then.
Yeah, does it have a secret door?
Well, no secret nothings, but some of the crates look like they still got stuff in them.
Alright. I guess customary prod for mimics and then give it a look.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, just making sure.
She will do like little foxy dive, ass and tail up into some of the boxes and go searching through them. Eventually return with a couple of satchels. Skow, roll me 2d100.
Why would you pick me? Is it because I'm due a win? I get you an average, I'm sorry.
Thoroughly cromulent.
And Kina, roll 2d100.
Thoroughly cromulent. Wow.
Incredibly average.
Stay seat.
Stacy.
That is the name of that maneuver.
Alright. Get a bunch of magical ritual components and some gems.
Nice.
What kind? Sorry, arcane, divine, primal?
These appear to be arcane.
Okay. Leave that to one of the arcane specialists to look over, I guess.
I'll put it in the party loot.
Oh, have you got the party light? Okay.
Yeah, I have it open.
Excellent.
Man, it's cramped in here.
Yes, let's get a move on.
Alright, I'm gonna move
What the
to
hell
this
just
side of the doors and
Oh my god,
I'll
what just happened?
check them for traps. Hey, finally a roll that isn't such ass.
Alright.
I somehow managed to see the whole map.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
I don't know how.
Did you fall into the lighting and then you saw it all from the outside?
It is not on
I can see
drag and drop.
I see all of the fog of war.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, give me a
I don't know
refresh.
how that happened.
Either way, it's not too much left of this map anyway, so not a huge deal. But yeah, Philly, you don't detect any traps. The door to the south does not appear to be locked, and the door to the north is.
Let's see how competent I'm feeling.
Hopefully very, because Kate's now blocked from getting to you.
Yay!
Ah, you're fine.
Yay!
Alright, you are able to sit down and take a crack at the lock here. Good news and bad news. The good news is you do disable the lock. The bad news is the door still doesn't open.
I make sure that it's not a pull or a push. You know, the old, I don't want to look like an idiot, you know?
No, you try both ways. It seems held fast.
Is there any shimmy at all? Like, you know, is it bumping up against something?
No, none whatsoever.
I can knock it down.
Before that, I'm gonna crouch down and check and see if there's any like solvent adhesive.
Okay. Shimmy around and look. No, not that you can see.
Just spread my hands helplessly. You can try and knock it in, but that might be
Beep,
dangerous.
Hello.
Hello, babe.
Okay, good. Now just checking, is there any gap on the side, like on
No.
the below or above?
There are no gaps in this door whatsoever. It seems remarkably well sealed.
So it's either going up or down or sideways. Which means
The
there
door
should be a
slides
mechanism.
into the walls.
Yes, or sinks down.
All the hinges are just internal. Internal hinges exists.
That's true, but there's no way, nowhere for it to swing. Say there's no gap in.
Presumably, still. Do you not know how an internal hinge works? You don't need space on a door. But yes, maybe it slides. I will try and slide it in the cardinals.
Okay. There's not a lot to grip onto, but no, once again, it has absolutely no give.
No, nothing in any direction. If it opens up, then I don't know the way.
Well, let's look around first then. Let's check this door south.
Yeah. I'll just quickly just mutter in like Elven and Langrish, like, open up, just in case. You never know. Please.
Fair. But no.
I speak friend.
Alright. You open the door to the south, and behold, what looks like a break room of some sort. There's a table, chairs, a bench, and a bunch of skeletons. The skeletons look up to greet you with their blades.
Friends, wow.
You know what I really hope is that northern door wasn't just a very patient mimic and I've now helped to get it off.
You're just sitting there jerking it off.
Just jerking off a mimic is basically all that's happening there.
That would be incredibly funny, to be fair.
I did that joke already in the mimic dungeon.
Yeah, but like, what if it happened again?
Fair.
But here's the thing, though. You said I did that joke in the Mimic Dungeons. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and really, what's a good joke if you can't just do it again?
That's a good point.
A few years later.
Or like the next day, even, for irony's sake. Wow, goddamn. Girls go fast. Alright, are we all on the board?
Fast.
Looks like it. Boom. Pads goes first. Can't see shit other than horse pussy.
Yay.
Is something going on up there?
Skeletons. Lots of them.
Spookers.
Okay, I can't really do anything about that. She will pull out her mountain dulcimer and hammer a note directly at Theli.
Sweet.
There you go.
Appreciate. Then either make a weapon attack or cast a cantrip. Oh, she's got the leader encounter.
Yeah. It's just the leader powered.
Sure. I gain 6 temp and make an Alaka swim.
All right.
Ooh, that's still. I'm
Nice.
definitely
Which one
not
would you like to
blessed anymore.
strike?
It
Actually,
would
it doesn't
just be
matter.
the-
That misses both
they're
because you're
both-
not blessed.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
wait.
can expert snack. I
That's true. You
suppose.
can.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which would you like to strike?
Juice.
We'll go with the one in front of Steve.
Okay. This one crumples.
Yeah, because the one in front of me is kind of blocking another guy, which seems relatively helpful to leave him there.
Makes sense. Alright, that's all hats can do. So, Ellie, a door elsewhere opens.
They're just rubbing it in now.
A Bonomancer.
A Bonomancer appears wearing
How
a
dare
flowing
you.
dark robe.
If it had been a Kobonomancer, I'd have been real irked at you. The shamelessness.
Alright. Let's see. How about, Theli, make a con save against getting your bones reshaped.
No, you don't shape this.
Alright, well fine. I'll go back where you came from then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her form is sacred and not to be changed.
Alright, there's still absolutely nothing I can do. So she is also going to just give Theli a Bardic Inspo.
Sweet.
There you go.
Those are D6s?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Skeleton Warrior is going to come up here into the square that guy died in. So, and it is going to take a sweep at Steve. Just shove a spear through the door at him. Yeah,
Through the door?
pretty much. I mean, the doorway.
But that... Well... That I'm not seeing... I see partially his ass.
Yeah.
I
I
see...
mean, it's...
So would I have like at least cover?
No, I mean,
or...
he can do it from a spot where he can see you fully before he has to, get into the square to stop his
Okay,
turn.
Then yeah.
Yeah, so take a mere 2 damage, but you are marked.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Alright, these 2 Bone Rotters. The one in front of Theli is going to clobber her. Well, remarkably well. And
Rude.
the other guy in the back is going to throw one of his rib bones at Steve. And miss.
No.
Boink.
And then another boner boy is going to come out and throw a rib bone at Theli.
Stop it.
No,
Get help. No.
he miss. Alright, Steve.
Well... Let's just clear this shit up for Telly. Magic missile!
Alright, that will provoke opportunity attacks.
I know, but...
Okay. Fair enough.
So, the minions...
Oh, hold on, the
Be
minions
gone.
get wacky first. And now that he's
Yeah,
in that
alright.
square, this guy will, he will have another 2 points of AC against a poke.
That's alright, that's still good.
Alright. And then, yeah, you
But
can
minions be gone.
begone the minions. Yep.
Nice.
That will get rid of all of them.
Looks up from being stabbed. Road's cleared, my lady. Enjoy.
Pats on the back at a guy.
Alright, Theli.
Violence. I mount this table and fucking take a swingus on this nerd here. I
Avant.
think.
Alright, your
I'm
blade is
gonna knack
deflected.
again.
Alright, your
16.
blade is not deflected.
Oh, I just saw that I rolled a 1 on the damage. Fuck me.
Damn.
However, your blade goes
Okay.
through his bones.
That's fine then. At least I used their reaction up. Minor action. God, I don't know, actually. I guess I'll just mark the lad I was swinging at.
Oh, good luck.
Alright, yeah. Meanwhile, you hear a bone just snap next to Steve. Alright, and the last guy is going to take a swing at you, Thelerien.
Stop it.
No.
Ow.
And you're marked.
It's rude as fuck.
It is.
Wait, so I got minimum damage twice by the fucking spear? Yeah.
Nice.
1d8, it's a 1.
Yeah.
It's 2
Yep.
damage, 2 damage.
Yep. You got gently tickled by a spear twice. Alright, Vale.
Oh,
And we know these fuckers are... These were the ones that are soft against bludgeoning, correct?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, in this case, no, because they have armor.
Tori's going
Protect
to
them
come
bones.
right after me.
She's about to go sicko mode.
She can Tori can only squeeze through maybe to get into this room, which means
Speak for
Vale-
yourself. I can squeeze into there.
Not past an
No.
enemy, you can't.
Oh, is there an enemy? Oh.
There's a dude that, like
Yep, I see
blocking
him
the way,
now.
which means I am going to step up to this guy.
Alright, that will provoke an opportunity attack from the warrior. She can pass by.
Oh, that guy.
Nyet.
Sure.
Oh, he hits.
He hits me.
He marks you.
And
So you have disadvantage.
he's going to regret hitting me because he hits my glacial aegis for 5 damage.
Okay, fair enough. And then
Nice
when
ice,
you
baby.
further leave his reach, let's see.
Is that how that works?
No, actually, you can't do this because he already used it. All right, carry on.
Alright, I will attack this warrior.
Alrighty.
I don't have bless, do I?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
Ended a long time ago.
Blue circle is to go. Okay. I will renewing strike this guy.
Makes sense. All right, a solid hit.
I can't see Thel anymore, unfortunately.
I'm just further into the room.
Can I still? Do I have to see someone?
Yeah, you need to be able to.
Steve, you get to have 5 temporary hit points.
Woohoo.
All right, Torre.
Nice. I will pick up Sir Headley and place them on the other side. There you go.
Thanks, I think.
And then I will move out of the way for Kate.
All right. Well, Alonzi, Hadley will dart in. And let's go ahead and cast a Thunderblade at the northern skeleton. Wacha. Right, and let's get him away from Steve. Boop. And then Hadley will move into that space. There you go. Tank active. Because now...
Straight.
Skaldara. Alright. The Bone Mage. 4, 5, 6. Wizardo will come on down. And let's see. How about we enfeeble the Paladin? Yes. we most certainly do.
Oof.
Alright, 8 poison damage to Vale, and you are weakened, Savins. Kate. reckon she is gonna move, and throw some fire at a skeleton. Whoosh. Solid.
Nice.
Right. The warrior next to Hadley will attack Hadley. With a spear. No. Steeb.
Okay. I see that. Healing or bless?
I would quite like some healing, but I can probably last another turn.
Okay then.
I've got like a bardic heal set on me, and I haven't used my wild shape, and I can cast cure wounds. So
True, but then you can't smack a bitch.
It is your
I
turn.
can barely
so, I mean,
smack a bitch at the best of time.
You could wild
so
shift right now.
Isn't it Steve's turn right
Well,
now?
yeah,
I
but
can
it's your
wild
turn
shift
next.
Okay, cool. I'm getting the healer.
Right. Fat Schlift.
The good fucking heal.
Yeah. And then as a Anus, let's say
And that's 9 plus your vet.
Yep, I was meant to
There you go.
do that. And my brain was like, what's 9 plus 9 again? Because I'm a fucking idiot.
and you're not alone. No, okay, no, that's good. That's all I can do, sadly. I am done.
Yeah. All right then. Has this guy still got his reaction to slashing up? That's gone now, but I suppose I'm probably about to trigger it again. Alakaslam!
Alright. That is
Oh,
9
and-
damage.
Quarry damage, and my quarry
There you
damage is, I don't know, let's say radiant.
Okay, well, that's gonna hurt the shit out of him. He'll reaction to sort of soak that slash, but yeah, that's an oof on the radiant, so you will do 11 radiant and almost kill him.
Ooh, it's close. I could try and finish him off with a little bit of ensnaring strike. So 2d6 is, it's not a small number. Let's fucking go for it. Another 6 damage.
Okay, that will defeat.
All right. Unfortunately, no wild shifting, but you know, I'm back up to completely full health.
Yeah. Alright, Steve.
Steve
What?
already just took his guy.
Huh?
Or you mean Steve's getting attacked?
No, sorry, I did not move the turn order. Alright, this warrior is going to poke Veil. Poke. 19 to hit the Paladin.
That will hit me.
Alright, you are marked. Tank v tank action. Speaking of which...
Oh yeah, technically, didn't this guy mark me? He gets to take a swing at me.
Oh, someone else hit.
yeah.
Did somebody else hit me?
Yeah, the Bone Mage poisoned you.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. Alright, so Warrior is going to poke at Hadley. He won't oppy Thelerien since he's in the tank bar.
Since my turn is about to come around, I'm just going to parry this guy.
That makes sense. Alright, Hadley's going to take 4 pierce. And yeah, Veil, it is your turn.
Let's see. What is this? This is a it's a standard action to do the Glacial Aegis? Ugh. I will attack this guy. Actually, I will spend a minor. I will spend a minor action to channel divinity, lay on hands myself for. How much is my vit? 8? 16. I'll give myself. I'll go back to full, and give myself 8 temporary hit points.
Nice.
and then I will attack this guy.
Of the SNS tanks, Savin, what would you say is your favorite so far, as how they've played? Now that you've seen Paladin and Fighter and Barbarian all giving it a go.
I would say I think Barbarian is probably the strongest, but at like fighting, but Paladin is probably the scariest tank because of the auto hit weaken ability.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like the Paladin is quote-unquote a better tank because I'm much more encouraged to, whereas a Barbarian, they scare me, but I wouldn't say more willing to take the damage, but like on a boss I'm more willing to take the damage. On a Mook, taking the extra damage is just asking to get that Mook destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, we've only seen the base abilities to several Paladin styles. We've not seen all the subclasses. So
sure, I am definitely speaking very, very generalized.
Yeah, I think like Paladins are the best at tanking bosses of any class for sure.
Steve, do you still have temporary hit points?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
oh yeah, I'm good.
Also, like
Tor, you can have my 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Sweet.
I think Paladins are the best at like tanking bosses and like whoops, I just set my HP to 0.
Tori just collapses dead from Vale's healing.
Damn. Okay.
When they heal too good.
Let me toss I toss a knife at this warrior.
Hell yeah.
Heals so good you revert into fucking Saiga.
-2 because I'm not raging.
Yeah, I remember in 3rd edition, if you got like overhealed by too much, you could actually like get cancer and die. That was funny.
if you get healed to twice your max HP. We had an encounter like that in 3rd where like there were a bunch of like little unicorn pinata creatures from the positive plane, and we had to stop them from healing us to overfull.
We were just standing in each other's AoEs, desperate to get ourselves killed before they could blow us up.
I remember like I cursed DCL to bestow cursed DCL to have less healing.
Yeah, it's very dumb.
Oh, and also that for 3 on the guy too. Sorry.
Oh
I got
boy,
distracted.
3 whole damage. That's adding up.
Blink.
Yeah, both of those are like solo. He doesn't want to like use his reaction ability on it, but might just die anyway.
But it's up.
Yep, it does. Hads. Let's see. Well, she missed, so I think it's time to just make Theli whack again?
Hey, I mean, I'm cool with that. Alakablam.
All right.
I suspect this one's going to get reactions.
Yeah, he is going to use up his reaction though, but that means it's gone for your next turn. Or somebody's yeah, it will be gone for your next turn. Cool. All right, that's her done.
Kina,
the Bone Mage.
we need a DC 14 con save for you to end your weakened condition from the spell.
That is true. Alright, still a little shaky on your feet.
Smack. Flash of genius. No.
Okay,
good.
I mean, fair enough.
Okay.
Alright, so no longer a weak Honade. Let's see, this skeleton is quite injured. I think the Bone Mage is just going to try and heal him. Whoa. So, the Skeleton Warrior gets to spend 7 HP and gets an additional 5 for 13. Whoa.
It's illegal.
Alright, Kate. Let's poke our head out and throw some fire at that warrior. Fuck him. Alright, that warrior is kaput. Steve.
Can I do a minor action to Arcana that fucking bone weaving spell he does?
Sure, what about it? You can already see the card.
Yes, because you said it's trying to rearrange the bones inside your body. It's like, You know, we don't actually have any spells like that. I would like to get some research into that.
She wants to steal it.
Look
No,
out,
that
Dr.
is not how that
Barbenheimer.
works, unfortunately. You would have to actually, like, find a spell book with it in there. Or get him to cast it a shitload of times.
Well, I have to start somewhere.
Yeah, well, that would be finding someone who can cast it. And getting them to
Yeah,
cast it
he's
a
right
bunch of
there.
times.
But just
Yeah, and
that's
like,
what I said. It becomes
the
twice
two
already.
castings you've seen are insufficient to really gain any insight into how the spell works. You need to actually, you know, sit down and study it for hours.
Okay.
You are not a blue mage.
Mundo Satchel. Okay, then. Since I can't really do that. Fuck. Who's hurt? No one? Me? Only me.
Yeah, just seem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna... Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna bless y'all.
Okay.
I know you people... And you get a bless. And you get a bless. And you get a bless.
Nice. To actually
Now I get
turn
the
on
fuck
the
out of the
bless
way.
squares. Let's see, attack and save. Alright. She is now blessified. Alright, Thelerien.
Me. I moved my quarry over, set to Radiant, and Alaka Slam.
Alright.
And then another
So
7 on top of that.
can't reduce the 9, and then, yeah, you do a staggering amount of damage to him with his Radiant vulnerability.
Hooray! The Monster Slayer has the Monster Slayer power.
Alright, this guy in front of Vale is going to poke Vale. Yeah,
Okay.
I think he misses.
He
Sad.
does.
Alright, the guy in front of Hadley is going to poke Hadley. That is also a miss. Alright, skeletons losing ground. Vale.
No, that guy's not within range for that. And I'm already got full up on temporary hit points. Okay. Ka-cha!
Smite.
I am smiting. Smite.
Absolutely.
I am
Oh! Smite.
Yeah, he's going to like
Frostrum.
parry
Whoop.
your 10 slashing
Okay,
damage,
good.
but not a whole lot he can do about the cold.
9 and 6 ice damage. Cold
Alright.
damage.
You destroy him.
Cold and
Of
not-
course.
Oh, nice.
Even with his attempt to like just no-sell that slash, the cold just shatters him like a statue.
And I'm gonna ruck up on this bone mage.
Hell yeah. It chatters its
fools?
teeth at you. Eh. Tori, the way is clear.
Room to squeeze.
It is still difficult terrain for you,
Squeeze.
but
And minor action disengage to engage.
no,
And
my bones.
Stompy. I don't have a lesser Hovi. Oh, it didn't matter anyway.
Alright. He is emboninated. And this guy, yeah, he's gonna get clobbered in the face. Hads. Let's go ahead and slash a skeleton.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a resounding hit. And she is going to engage in a thunderous encore on top of it. To deal 16 damage, which destroys him. And she will hustle on out here and join in the skeleton gangbang. Bone Mage is going to take its little wand and just try and clob Vale over the head with it. Now that he's in count 'em, 3 tank auras. Whap. Oh,
Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
I mean, fuck. Well, I'm
Damn.
parrying him.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
That was a very solid bone.
Maximum wanding.
This motherfucker's been in Wizard Fight Club before.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, clearly. Kate is going to come out, huck some fire at him. Alright, well, he slightly singes Vale's coat.
Oh no.
Alright, Steve.
Let's try. The gangbang.
Oh, God. I mean, sure, I guess.
No.
Oh no. Punk.
Well. Alright, your cane is yanked out of your hand. The Bone Mage is now dual-wielding rod and cane. Ready to
between
spank
his
some
ribs.
bitches. Alright.
It's bound, so he's
Yeah.
holding on to it.
He is. Steve is also just... Yeah, you're right. Steve is holding on to it still. Theli. Is your turn.
It's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to cop a fucking RP off of him. Oh wait, hey Tori, do you mind if I climb aboard?
Go ahead.
Alright, cool.
There's barely enough room, but yeah, you can clamber up.
Activate Muso mode. I Hunter's Mark and...
You do need your minor action to
That's
get up
terrible.
on that Haunts, but...
Oh, I do, don't I? And I think I just would have... I would have copped the RP. I know I've already failed the swing.
Copy.
I could try and make it a hit. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, well, I'll give you my inspo for that one.
Thank
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Shit.
Damn.
Damn, exactly the same.
Fuck!
Damn.
Alright, the skeleton
then you can take a
parries
swing
your
at me.
sword with Steve's cane.
Go on then, RP me, fucker. You
Alright.
wanna-
Alright, he's coming at you.
Ow. Alright, everyone fuck him up.
Alright, Vale, your
Which means I take half damage from that.
your
thankfully.
aura triggers, but yeah. Alright,
Take
ow.
7. I can live with 7 damage. Him taking 7 radiant, I will take for the weakened 7 crit.
Boy. Alright. Vale, it is your turn again.
Oh, cool.
Smack my bitch up.
It's it's just this one guy.
It is one guy
Okay.
getting gangbanged by the entire party.
Not that he's letting it fucking ruin his stride. He's
Yeah,
going down
he's-
swinging
he's-
like an
he's
absolute
going ham.
motherfucker.
Yeah, just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
He's whirling around like the Star Wars kid.
It's
If
slashing.
It was Wizard Fight Club champion 5 years running. Come on.
I didn't bother putting a damage type in because I intend to get more alternate weapons for alternate damage types.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
And I don't want to
so-
have like 18 different attack cards
Yeah, he will
Yeah.
twist
that are
such
essentially
that
the same.
your blade goes between his ribs, but your magic still afflicts him. He is somewhat rooted to the spot now. Tori.
Reckless hoofies.
Kick the shit out of him. Alright, well, I mean, that paid off immediately.
8 and reckless lesser hoofy. Haha!
Jesus Christ.
And it is correct, so it is 11 damage.
Alright, Hadley. Thunderblade. Alright, 4 damage. There's literally nowhere to slide there, even if she wanted to. The Bone Mage will just try and clonk Vale again before being clobbered to pieces. Bonk. No. Alright.
His bones are failing him.
His bones are failing him. He has no spells left, and the entire party is gangbanging him now. I think we can safely say Boney Tony here is going to get beaten to pieces.
Bonk, bonk.
For sure.
Blah. Alright. And the dust settles, the bones move no more. You appear to have all charged into some sort of horrible jail cell. There is a torturing rack on one wall, a set of pillories in the other, a table arrayed with implements of pain, and 3 large cells.
Oh,
Hey Steve, can you check their race by bone?
I could.
It'd be interesting to know what they were.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think you need to make a check for that. It's pretty self-evident. They've all lost their tail bones along the way, but these were at one point catfolk.
you can see from the canines here, the seizure types, and the enlarged eye sockets.
Fair enough. I bow to your sentient person knowledge.
It's okay. I wonder what the hell we're doing in a Pergothian sex dungeon, though.
Steve, I don't think this is a sex dungeon.
Steve has made it clear he knows how to play very, very hard.
I ain't kink shaming,
like
but
a
I am
torture
kink
chamber.
asking why. Kate says she picks up like a hacksaw that's covered in ancient blood.
Not kink shaming, but I am kink questioning. Kink concerned.
Well, there goes a lot of things happening in Pergolith, but, you know, scales are very tough, and some enjoy that moment.
Moment of getting their bits hacked off?
No, because the sensation of the saw trying to bite through the scale like that.
Damn.
Steve, I think you're reaching a little.
Kinda scary.
Just pats her on the shoulder. I wish.
I mean, no, I imagine there's probably some people who do get off on it, but I don't think this is one of the places where they went for it.
Okay, so this is not.
No,
That-
I'm pretty
okay.
confident this is a torture dungeon.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just imagining them running like, why couldn't it have been the other kind of dungeon? Just dash down a corridor running from a cajillion bonos. Okay. I want to go back in and check that room where the knights were.
I'm gonna knock down this door.
No, please, do not knock down any doors.
We should
I'm
gonna
check
wait
just
for
for
everybody
a
to
key.
be
We're
ready.
just gonna help out the investigation.
There's this other room up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of everything. Just
Yeah,
This
do
one
I
looks
find
like a
anything of
bedroom.
interest here?
This looks like a eating room to you, a break room for guards, perhaps. There's foodstuffs back here, but nothing that's salvageable, you don't think. Nothing really of note in here.
Cast my glacial
Okay.
Legion.
Although, I suppose, you do see large pools of blood, now ancient and dried, just stains on the stone, underneath where each of these skeletons had been sitting before you engaged them.
Interesting. Can I go back and check the skeletons for a cause of death? See if they're like, got done in by big knives from behind or bled out by magic or something?
Sure, yeah. Someone can make a medicine check.
I'll play nurse to Steve.
Are you trained in medicine?
I'm trying to love shit. Actually, medicine is not one of them. Never mind. Yeah, you got Winston. Never mind. You don't need me. I would probably just call out from this room, like, can you check the cause of death?
Yeah, Steve, you can go around to the bodies. You don't see any discernible cause of death. And they have no, at least until you fucking destroyed them, visible wounds on them. Their gear appears to be in surprisingly decent order, if old and rotted.
So they weren't stabbed and their throats weren't slit, because I suppose a throat slit would still have a dig in the neck. Yeah, poison or magic.
Those would be
it's
solid
a lot
theories.
of blood, so it probably wouldn't be poison.
Oh, dude,
I know that I know there are, but it's not likely compared to a wizard did it. And it would also be very expensive and probably infectious and contagious and dangerous to the person who did it. My guess is magic.
Okay, this side room then. What did we going to check this?
Yeah, I think Tori and Vale were poking their heads into this room up here.
It looked like a bedroom.
Yeah, there is a bedroom up there. There is, a bed. There is a chest sitting next to the bed, and there is a writing desk, upon which is sat a book.
Oh.
The book, Steve, appears to be bound in flesh.
Classic.
No. It's not the first time I've seen this.
Probably not.
I mean, it is a classic for dickheads.
Yeah. Vale, when you were in there, you definitely sensed like a radiating evil from that book.
Makes sense.
So what's the title of this fucking book then?
It does not have a title upon it. Just a twisting, screaming face, as you do.
Lovely.
Oh, I went greater.
Please don't say that's the Book of Orgasms.
No,
I don't think it's that kind of face.
No, that's not that kind of face, indeed. Just, it's in text at all. You said there was...
Not on the outside.
Okay, can I do an Arcana check on it without needing to touch it?
Without touching it, not... You can't identify a magic item without touching it unless you have the, some sort of special ability that would let you do so. You need to get handsy with things. You could make an Arcana check to try and determine what kind of magic is affecting it.
Do you have Mage Hand?
I do indeed have Mage Hand.
That will help.
That would, yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah, okay. That's that.
Goodness knows casters use that trick a few times on things where I'm like, yes, if he touches it, he's... okay, fine.
Yeah, why would I ever touch something with my real hands like some sort of mundane asshole? And magic hands for this shit.
Touching things is fun.
A 21. This book has the telltale scent of residium upon it. But further than that, you sense wild magics clinging to its pages, as if a spell has gone awry inside of it, seeping into the very tome.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, do you think they got exsanguinated by a
wild magic surge?
Combusting cursed tome?
Maybe they miscast a spell, some sorcerer miscast a spell, wild magic surge, and suddenly everyone, bleed out of your asshole.
Do you think the hell got turned into a book?
Also possible. And metal as fuck. One sec, I'm writing the magic item that when you die turns you into a... I've already got a bunch of magic items that turn you into various different shit in deserts. Book is not the weirdest one.
Hadley will glance around. Well, none of these people have skin. Maybe it all got sucked into the book?
Skin tornado?
Yeah.
The
skin vacuum?
Okay, should I then try a more thorough investigation of this item?
Yeah, sure, as soon as I'm, like, out of here. Athlete's gonna fucking leave before that shit
You're gonna
happens.
stand in the room
Goodbye.
before you go looking around, because you just want to end up in that kind of flesh vacuum.
Kate similarly is gonna clear some space.
Okay, then.
Have fun with the flesh vacuum.
They said it was a chest as well.
There's a chest, yes.
Check
Steve is just
for
waiting to
traps.
scare everyone out of the room to steal it.
Yeah, that's why you can loot the chest privately.
Yeah, so
that you can get those weird sex toys.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
chest does
let me
have a, like, big brass padlock on the front.
okay. Let me just try to pick that shit. Come on, what's your name? Winston, let's do this shit.
Okay. So, good news, bad news. Good news, you pick the lock. Bad news, you trigger the trap inside of it.
Dang.
I was asking if I should roll. I was asking for. Should I roll a trap
I
check?
mean, that's up to you. I just said there was a
Yeah.
lock on it.
Okay.
But yeah, so... it does 1 damage to you.
Oh,
Nice.
As a...
Does 0.
No, it does 1 piercing damage to you, and then the poison damage does nothing.
Yeah. Ah.
It lightly pricks you.
Hmm.
Winston just, like, scarpers down and just bandages the wound.
That
Need
just
those Hello
pulls the
Kitty
needle
sticky
out.
band-aids.
Yeah, you can just
1 damage.
flick that aside.
Oh well, let's check what's inside then.
Yeah. Inside is a bunch of rotted clothes and blankets, and a single metal, in fact, not just any metal, but silver rod. It's about 6 inches long.
Aha, the 6th toy. I knew it. Ka-ching!
It'll be there somewhere.
It is not phallic shaped beyond just being a tube, but yeah, I mean, you probably could use it for that, sure.
I mean, hey, it's silver. It's rich. It's clean. It's nice and shiny, and it warms up real good inside. I mean, it's
Yeah, it'd probably be fairly pleasant. Doesn't have any harsh edges or anything.
So it's just a silver rod.
Yep.
does it appear to be
Okay.
magical, or is it masterwork?
Yeah, I think Steve can tell once he takes a look at it. There's a very faint magical aura on it. Not enough for it to be a true magic item, but it does have some sort of magical effect upon it.
25.
Alright, this is probably some sort of key. It will
Hey.
discharge its
maybe
effect
For the
upon
door.
contact.
Indeed.
To the special door.
Okay, I found the key.
Oh,
Secondly, I'm going to try to identify this book.
wait, did you start looting before opening the book?
Of course.
Just like turn my head to Hadley and Kate, like, what the dick move? Literally leave the room so that he can do that.
And honestly, it makes sense. It could have been something in the chest that, you know, helped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it had been like a
hold on.
mimic and none of us were in the room, though, he'd have gotten his dumbass eaten, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I would have looted before we all left, personally, but
Yeah.
I don't think he was trying to just steal our shit.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was doing it. I think it was just inconsiderate.
Okay, let's see about this book then.
Alright. So yeah, you can sit down and identify it. Give it a crack open, look through. Rub your magical senses all over it. I will require a separate Arcana check to get the full picture here. Although, just on a cursory examination, you can tell that this is a spellbook.
Looks like someone's got to learn the bones.
The boneomancy.
Alright.
Here come them bones.
Something like that.
You can now do your heroic path and become a lich.
This
The
is
cure
a
for disease for all peoples.
spellbook of a fairly powerful mage. Not quite an archmage, you reckon, but someone knowledgeable of the higher circles of magic. And yeah, the latter half of the book is given over to a complex arcane ritual. Someone was trying to basically create a permanently upcast, more powerful animate dead by the looks of things. And they fucked up. It did not go well.
Highly recommend that we disenchant this immediately.
They tried to deanimate living instead. Oops.
If someone finds that we have this book, God help that if we think we're in hot water from punching a few guards, if the Tome Knights find out we have this book in our possession, that's like burned at the stake, not put in jail for a few days.
Yeah.
Much larger targets, like maybe Titan-sized.
You know, that would be a reasonable assumption, sure.
That is a pretty baller move.
That is not baller, that is ballsy.
Yeah, that seems kind of ballsy, and it didn't pay off.
It could be both. Yeah, I mean, like, if
it would be baller
if your speciality is necromancy and you live next to that skeleton, it has to be maddening just waking up every morning and fucking seeing it and being like, God, it could be me.
No, you just go out with your cup of coffee, just look at the skeleton, and be like, wood.
One day.
Yeah.
Someday you'll be mine. And something went wrong. He researched this spell, but didn't do a good enough job. And when he tried to perform the ritual, it went badly, and has now left a horrible necromantic mark upon this tome. One wonders if it was always made of flesh and blood, or if it is somehow twisted into this form after horrible necromancy went awry.
Wow, you were actually right about the flesh vacuum. Yeah.
It might unironically be.
Damn.
Yeah, it'd be like, it's like, what was that? That organ harvester game that Sentintach played, where you make a living flesh painting out of the asshole that keeps bothering you.
Jesus Christ, but yeah, fair enough.
Power move.
Damn.
Yeah, it'd be like, he kept being an asshole. It's like, I'm gonna use you, and like, you get to do, I'll take all your money, so you get a guy to turn into a living flesh painting that is immortal.
Damn.
Sometimes it's just about sending a message. That message is fuck you, and fuck you forever.
Yeah, and Steve just looks at me like, oh, no wonder, like, this throughput here is just too fucking shallow. Like, you would need, like, at least 30 times that. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
cool to see that big thing fighting like a kraken, but
oh, that would be
that seems kind of nasty.
That's a fucking kaiju battle right there.
Man.
Fucking hardcore. Riding
Skeleton
a fucking
Colossus
Titan
versus Kraken. Fuck yeah, sign me up for that movie.
I think I saw that on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
You ride the fucking mecha Titan skeleton against the Kraken.
Mecha skeleton versus lava lantula.
Pretty sure lava lantula is just a Arknight's mob.
That's the slug.
Yeah, the slug.
Pompeii.
It's a pretty spooky grimoire there.
Yeah, it's been like, there's some of them are like basic coster stuff.
Should we try and open this door with that rod?
Yeah,
If they
we
weren't
can
trying to
use
get the
this.
Titan, we might find the skeleton or corpse they were working on, though, so be ready.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this book for now. Just wrap it up. See.
Are you sure you should... Well,
No, because I'm going to have to jolt down. I'm going to have to jolt down the useful spells.
Oh yeah.
are there useful spells in there?
Then we can
Yeah.
disintegrate it.
Such as?
Yeah, so I just closed it. God damn it.
Such as Phantasmal
I just
Killer.
closed the book!
Where's the fucking book?
Toxic Mist.
Magic item. There. There's Solidify Essay, Warding Rune,
Warding Rune is good,
There's-
yeah.
Ray of Enfeeblement,
That one's
quite
pretty
powerful.
ridiculous.
Walking Bomb.
Bridge of
Also
Shadows.
You know what? Okay, fine. That book does have some good spells in it.
Yeah, it's just this whole ritual
just-
at the end part.
Yeah, it's just the vibe it's giving off is unsettling.
Yeah.
Yes, I
That book
understand
has
that, and
that book has some real shitfeaster vibes.
what we call bad juju.
Yeah. Tremendously bad juju.
But okay, anyway. So, magical key for door.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stand in front of it this time, so somebody who's meant to be in the front could please and kind take this.
Sure. I suppose Vale, I'll be here to like action roll into the room. And I've got
Yeah.
half cover at least from this.
Oh, you want me to
Yeah.
open the door?
Well, yes. You're a paladin, and you're probably going to be opening this door onto some kind of mean undead.
Yeah.
Give me a
Probably
bit.
the best
I
way.
can blast
Okay.
people up first. Still have slot left.
I mean, yeah, not necessarily a bad idea to precast it. Even if there's nothing in there, it doesn't hurt to have, you know.
Yeah,
Mm.
better safe than
been
sorry.
Savin, I have a question. I have 8 temporary hit points from my Glacial Aegis. And you can only have one source of... Only the highest source of temporary hit points gives you temporary hit points, right?
Yes.
If I cast Heroism on myself, which gives me 10 temporary hit points, would that dispel my Glacial Aegis
Yes.
entirely? Including the damage back? The backlash
I believe the
damage?
backlash only lasts while you have those temporary hit points, yes. Now,
Okay, so I can't cast
Heroism,
on
I
myself.
think, also only lasts while you have those Rider temp HP, so...
Yes.
Then yeah, it's
Yeah,
one or the other.
Dang.
You could, however, cast Heroism on one of your friends, because none of them have temp HP, except Tori, I think, who's rage offended anyway.
You know
No,
what?
I wasn't raging.
Sure.
I have temp HP from
Sel,
Vale's
you
Renewing
can
Strike.
have heroism.
But
Breach.
also I can't get into the hallway, so I'm not a good heroism target.
That's
anyway.
true.
You have 10 temporary hit points. Alright, I'm going to open the door.
Thank you.
Alright, you wrap the
That's
silver rod
the one.
upon the door, and it slides into the ground, as Steve predicted. Shunk. Revealing a much more
Oh, there's nothing in there.
complex and intact magic circle, in the center of which is a floating, though cracked, red orb.
Ominous. I don't see any creatures.
What is it?
There's an orb in a magic circle.
I love orbs.
We know, Tori.
You love a lot of things.
Well, yeah.
Is that a circle painted in blood?
Probably.
It's
Aw,
not drawn
baby,
in.
you better believe it.
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Where's the orb, by the way? I'm actually
In
asking
the...
it.
It is
In the
right in the
middle.
middle. It's not drawn on
Yeah.
the map, but here.
Oh,
Move
okay.
off to the side here.
Yeah, I'm getting a... there's actual
Yo.
room in here if we...
Okay.
Let me
Maybe the orb cracked and released dark magic then? That could have been it.
When they were trying to do the magic?
Let me see what this circle is about.
And once again, Vale, your paladin senses detect real fucking bad juju in here.
I don't like this room.
Yeah, don't cast any magic, though.
Yeah.
I like orbs, but this orb has bad vibes.
Steve, this circle appears to be just a pretty mundane magic circle for, binding and controlling magical energies. Aside from being writ in blood, which, to be fair, isn't that uncommon anyway, nothing unusual about the circle. Just ye old pentagram.
It's a box standard design 5B pentagram.
Does it look like it's got a break in it anywhere? A rupture or anything like that?
Survey says, yeah.
Okay. Honestly, kind of a relief, because if it hadn't, then it means that some, leaking, cracked necromancer implement's just been sat inside that thing waiting to be opened up with a nice hiss.
Yeah, this circle appears to sustain substantial damage.
Okay. Yeah, no. I'd have been more afraid of an intact circle at this point in time.
Understandable.
Yeah, okay.
Just let that percolate in there for however many years.
Yeah, quite literally. Just that thing is just like the equivalent of becomes one of the what is it? The box of doom, the blue glow. It cracks open. You're like, well, I died.
Oh yeah, the demon core.
Demon core.
That's a demon core. Yeah.
Steve, there appears to be graves, sarcophagi.
Wow.
There might be undead in here. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go in there because there's a sarcophagi sitting here.
Just a couple guys.
A couple guys.
Yeah, I stuck a couple of guys in here. Go in. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I shall.
Are they all sealed ones with mortar on the lids, or are they just resting lids?
These ones are resting lids.
Okay.
And several of them appear to be slightly ajar.
Well, no, they're all clearly sarcophaguses.
Sarcophagus.
Should we check one of the ones that still looks closed? Sort of ready just to give it a good going to if it needs it?
Which one's ajar? Which ones are ajar?
The one to your north, I think, is probably the most ajar.
No, that's a coffin.
God damn it. It's most jar-like of all the coffins.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Most jarring.
Yeah, you can.
I'm pretty sure most ajars on the TCG's ban list.
I will push on the lid.
All right. It requires a bit of a heft, and you're not necessarily the strongest, but you are able to push it a few inches, and yeah, inside there is an old, now long tattered velvet lining, and a few bones, but not much of a skeleton left.
Okay. I don't see any reaction.
Shall we try one of the ones that are still sealed?
Sure.
You repeat the performance to much of the same effect. There's two that seem to be fully sealed still, and those two do have intact skeletons, but they aren't animate.
I am astounded.
Good. That would have been rather unpleasant, just a skeleton trapped in there for all time.
I mean, there is a skeleton trapped in there for all time, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a skeleton trapped inside me for all time as well, but, you know.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, and that's not, existential horror, but no, actually it is for me. Never mind.
Yeah, seems good. While they're doing that, Tori, since you're just kind of standing here, you notice that there's a small box tucked behind one of these little support beams.
Box.
Box. It rattles
What?
when you pick it up. There's a little tin box. Would you kindly roll me a 10d10, Tori? Nice. There are 48 human teeth inside.
Lovely.
The bug master. I see.
Could this be related to Dr. Tooth? Probably not.
God, I hope not.
But what if?
Small world if so.
Marvel's what if.
Huh?
You can make tooth elixir out of it.
Guys, there's teeth here.
Yeah. Oh god, no.
You've gotten far away from your mic again, by the way, Guardy. I can barely hear you.
Guys, there's teeth here.
Teeth?
Yes.
Tooths.
Are they attached to someone, or...?
They're in a
No.
box.
Is there anything written on the box in Goblinoid? No, I shouldn't make fun of it, but, you know.
No. There's no writing on the box. It is just somebody's tooth collection.
Gross.
Can I
Are
check
teeth
the condition?
are teeth I've suddenly
Casting
forgotten the fucking
component?
word. No, not currency. Reagent
Component?
required to cast
Yeah.
Animate Dead.
No.
Ah.
Not
That
usually.
That would have been so fucking metal. Yeah, I just need corpse teeth to summon dead bodies.
No, it's a
Rattle my
magic
box of
missile.
tricks.
Yeah, you just throw teeth at people and they go to supersonic speed.
Scream, rattle 'em, boys.
And then I check, are they the same type of teeth or it's just
No, they're
a
just
mixture
all
of
sorts of
different-
fucking teeth.
Oh, can I gauge if they're from, adults or not?
It's from all kinds and all races. There's some feline canids in there. There's some human molars. There's one that looks like it came from an elf. Or maybe a half-elf.
You can tell that tooth is gay.
Yeah, that tooth... that tooth fucks men.
that tooth is serving.
No, it's very. There's no jagged edges on it. It's just smooth, and it has an extra glossy coating from all the
Oh,
steam
it's
and
bimbo.
protein
from all that,
protected.
Yeah.
Protein protection there.
Yeah. Them protein walls.
Guys, the
Men
orb
are
is
flies.
wobbling. Is it supposed to
The-
do that?
The orb is what, sorry?
Wobbling?
No, it probably shouldn't be.
It's wobbling.
Yeah, the orb
Just-
that was floating in the air is just kind of wobbling at Tori.
You think it wants your teeth?
I'm gonna,
Now,
hold the teeth box at arm's length, away from the thing and walk around it.
Alright, yeah, it just kind of slowly rotates.
Uh-huh.
It does want the teeth. I don't like
I
that.
hated being right about that.
That's
really
not
hated
fun.
that.
That's not demure.
It's what? I'm really fucking up my learning of Arunan with these Zoomer words.
can I try identify this orb somehow?
Yeah. First, Steve, you can make a medicine check on the orb.
Is it blood?
The orb has a
Yes,
cold.
it's crystallized blood. Good guess.
21.
Hey, it's crystallized blood.
Gross.
It used to be a perfect circle of crystallized blood, but it has since broken. Now it is just mostly a circle of crystallized blood,
Okay.
floating in the blood pentagram.
I don't know much about magic, but
Gross.
if anyone is better at that, is this or if we touch the circle or go inside the circle or anything, is it
I'm
gonna?
working on that. I'm literally
Okay.
working on that.
Steve's got it.
All right.
The arcane and the medicine tend to weave together some annoyingly, but so I have to study both. 26.
Alright. So, this orb appears to be a housing for a bunch of undead spirits. Or at least it was. They've probably all broken free at some point.
Ah, I bet those teeth probably belongs to a bunch of those people.
That would be a good guess.
That explains
Can you tell if one of the spirits is gay?
Spooky ghosts.
Well, Liz did say she saw a bunch of ghosts coming out of this place way back.
Uh-huh.
Well, the ghosts are gone now.
Must have been the chunk there.
Yeah.
Must have been broken.
Do you think?
Hopefully that means they've gone to the peace of the gods.
Well, they've been freed, that's for sure. But whatever's tracking...
Do you think they'd be at peace if we gave them their teeth back?
Honestly, maybe.
You have to
Return their
sanctify.
missing bits. Pour some holy water on this bitch.
Do we have any holy water to pour on the teeth?
No, I don't have any.
Me neither.
I don't have that on tap, unfortunately. And imagine if you could just have the holy water on tap.
I read a story once about a warrior paladin who could have holy water come out of her chest. Imagine
I really hope that's not one my mum wrote.
Probably not.
My mom told me a story like that too.
Yeah, wasn't that heard tales of like from the up in the Urbanian type of area? Supposedly.
Yeah, it was some frosty outback. It's from a book called Tales from the Other Side. Short story collection.
Other characters better than Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
So,
or Tales from the Inside.
Tales from the inside out.
Are you actually thinking about giving the teeth to the blood orb? That seems like a bad idea.
It's
that
probably
seems like
a
very bad
idea to do
idea.
it directly, but somehow they should probably have it returned just to make sure they're set to peace.
Yeah, we gotta
I gotta say, I don't like the idea of giving any sort of horrible blood orb anything it wants.
I agree. We should not give the blood orb anything.
Well,
I'm
we
on
gotta
team let Veil smite it
purify the
pieces.
blood orb.
I think we should definitely destroy this.
I'm fine with smite.
I would like to first make sure that if you happen to smite it, it'll not just explode everyone in here.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with you conducting your investigation.
Yes, because as some of y'all were very keen on leaving me alone in case I got sucked into a Flesh Vortex book.
Well, yeah, you made it very clear you were happy to open the book in the first place, so, you know.
Yeah, I would like to
For the
make
record,
sure
I'm
that we
also on
don't...
team throw the book into the nearest fire.
Yeah, I'm looking into breaking it down into usable components, then...
It's made of flesh, Steve. I don't think anything in there is useful.
It's made of residium. It has
Maybe
residium.
the residium ain't worth having. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe if it's full of dead people blood, we can just call that a wash. Do whatever.
Try and purify it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, purify the flesh book. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna be outside.
We should disenchant the flesh book.
After we purify it.
I'm going to try to see if
I guess
the thing will fucking explode if it's, gets smited.
Purify the residium after we disenchant the flesh book?
Or maybe disenchant the blood orb. If that's possible as well.
Alright. You already Arcana the Orb, so yeah, you don't think you can disenchant this, really. It just sorta is. It's not a magic item. It's a magic phenomenon. You could certainly destroy it. It would probably shatter into sharp razor pieces, as crystals do. But whatever, like, potent magic was in here has been discharged upon the orb breaking. It is mostly harmless, probably, right now.
Nice.
Not quite inert, but pretty close. Battery low.
Okay,
I
that's
want to give it a tooth.
Are you actually going to do that?
No.
I'm saying that out loud, but I am not doing it.
No, I will actually try to hit you with a hammer again.
But maybe it'd help.
Did
Can you science out what would happen if it were to be, like, have a little tooth as a treat?
Why would you even consider that?
Well, if it makes the, like, spirits leave and go peacefully rather than getting smited,
Dora, the spirit's
I think
already
that'd
gone.
be the way to go. Oh?
yeah, the ghost already left.
Oh. Well, then why does it want
That
the
said,
teeth?
we don't know where they are now. Again, it's probably just some kind of like leftover effect from being a bunch of creepy evil magic made from the blood of the people whose teeth that is, and whose souls were trapped.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they aren't a whole bunch of now lost souls out there in the middle of nowhere.
Oh no, the Morgan would swoop in for that. Or the other one. There's supposed to be another one.
Right.
Hadley will poke her head in. I don't think the Morgan has been here lately, considering, the
Yeah.
skeletons.
Yeah, but there's the other one. What's the name of the other one?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Tyria?
one thing about... Yeah, that one. Because Morgan is of the dead, but the other one, Tyria, was supposed to be the one shepherding, or transferring.
No, Morgan's the grave. The Morgan of Death is my campaign.
Now the grave, and then whatever. So, I remember it was some while ago, and some new
Out of character, like, this is in character for Steve, but, like, out of character, Tyria was the grave, and then the Morgan came back, and now Tyria's like an aspect.
Yeah,
Kinda,
she got demoted
just like
to
a
lesser
helper.
god.
Yeah, helper.
She
Yeah,
is,
She was the
believe,
assistant manager.
she is, I believe, the Morgan's aide or herald these days.
Very well. So, more than likely, if you smash it, it'll be broken. Explode into dangerous, deadly shards, but it's essentially expended all its magical energies.
So, you think we're in the clear to destroy this orb?
Sounds it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, orb. I'd prefer to have some kind of blunt instrument to smash this thing, but I suppose
My mate? Yes.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
No, literally my cane, just go at it.
Are you sure you want me to use your cane? What if your cane gets damaged?
Then I'll fix it, or have it fixed.
Very well. I wasn't sure if it had sentimental value.
Oh no, the only sentimental value is many a brain with it.
It's what is other people's sentiments ill-valued on the crown of this thing.
Okay, I am going to two-hand this mace club thing and just swing and smite.
Alright. You bring your mace cane down with authority, and
Channel
it
divinity.
shatters into this blood orb. Both the cane and the orb just explode into splinters. You're wearing heavy armor. It doesn't hurt you much at all. Yeah, there's a release of power around you, enough to make your hair billow back around you. And then silence.
Good hat.
Thank you. I'll give Steve his cane back. And
The handle.
Yeah, you give me
the handle of
you
it.
give me the fucking you give me the fucking goddamn
sorry,
cap end. Like, yeah, let me just get the skull head or somewhere of it. Oh, there it is.
sorry.
Just gonna get that. Oh, don't worry, the head survived, so.
Good hit, Vale.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
A solid conk.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad that didn't turn into a horrible monster in the end.
Yeah.
I'm glad to. A little disappointed, but also glad.
Maybe it would have if we'd fed it teeth.
Oh, we'll never know.
Maybe.
It'll keep us awake forever, wondering.
Just pick up a shard of this. Let's examine it.
Yeah. It is warm in your hand, Steve, and as you indeed pick it up, you can see it begin to slowly liquefy.
Gross.
Yeah.
Grody.
Just drop it off. Well. Was everything, every room correct? Or have we visited? Oh wow, this looks like peasant room, or what is this?
Looks like sleeping quarters for the people who aren't the cool wizard dude. There are 7 beds.
19.
Alright. You don't
Yeah,
find
yeah.
anything.
Yep.
I think we have found everything in this place.
Alright, the bodies here didn't have anything nice on them, right?
Nope, their grave goods had long since been looted.
Shall we go return to Siren's kids then? Give them the good news?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
I've had enough spooky blood ghosts.
Alright. And yeah, you can make your way back to the old farm. Scythia will wave up at you. Hey, y'all. Back already?
Howdy. Yeah. There was
Uh-huh.
there was some spooky blood orbs and skeletons.
We have taken care of the issue. There was some
Both harpy and ghosts.
Yeah. Oh, yes. The harpies have been driven off. And the tomb, the cave we found, while somewhat disturbing, seems to be empty now.
Well, that's good. Were there more ghosts down there?
Some
No.
skeletons.
Yeah.
And a number of fishers, but no ghosts to speak
Yeah,
of.
the ghosts escaped from a Scalamancer's blood orb after it broke.
Her brow furrows and her ears do a little droopy. A Scalamancer's blood orb was making ghosts?
The
Wild.
ghosts were trapped in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
The
guess I must
containment
have killed them
magic
all.
of the the containment magic that held them all broke and they escaped.
Any sign of what made it break?
Necromancer trying to make a very big undead, according to Steve. Went wrong.
She just turns towards the Titan.
Hmm.
Well, that makes sense, I suppose.
They were a rather ambitious individual, so they were ultimately a failure.
Thank
It's
God.
got to be like, being hungry and waking up next to a restaurant every morning.
Well, I'm glad that's not going to be an issue anymore.
Yes,
I should,
glad to give you some peace of mind.
yeah, I should probably call the Tome Knights in to just, make sure they know there were necromancers around here. They're a little defensive about this place for obvious reasons.
Makes sense. For those who might not know why, it's obvious reasons.
She points at the Gigantoskeleton.
Right, okay.
It wouldn't be the first bunch of necromancers to come this way. And I
I
suppose
see.
it's probably already not the last if there are already skeletons down there.
Sighs and spreads her hands.
Yeah. Well, luckily no one's succeeded so far in however many thousands of years that thing's been there.
Hopefully they never will.
Also, I taught Scruffles a trick while you were gone.
Oh,
yeah?
She thrusts out one of her hands in a fist, then draws the other hand over her back as if knocking an arrow, and shoots a pretend arrow at Scruffles. Scruffles falls over dead. Big tongue lays out on the ground.
I recover treats just to feed him a treat.
what a good doggy.
As soon as treats start coming his way, he just bounces up immediately.
Classic dog.
Heck yeah.
What a good dog.
I left the cave fisher eggs to continue the cycle.
The cycle of having monsters near my house? Thanks, I guess.
Oh, they won't actually leave. They're in the cave. So unless your house moves into the cave, they're not gonna bother you.
Well, yeah, they're not going to bother me at my house.
I made them into dinner.
That's more like it.
Tori holds up crab arms.
Well, let's get a barbecue going.
Woo!
And I got some very useful sacks from them, so...
Like a saxophone?
No, not...
She snickers. I know what you mean.
Yeah, there's still clans there. Sadly, they had used most of it, but there's still enough for at least, maybe 7 or 8 fixes.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to food. I don't often eat meats and things unless I hunted them, and I think being part of that fight qualifies enough for my tastes.
Yeah. You totally helped hunt him.
Yeah, you help with these.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to make yourself a big ol' crab meat feast.
Crab bake.
Crab bake.
Yes, the fishers.
Hell yes.
Nom, nom, nom.
I ask if they have any of, I forget what the name of the herb is, and they're like, oh no, that herb's extinct. I'm like,
Oh. Sag.
Which one?
I can't remember it. One of the ones
Hmm.
that's like basil,
Yeah.
but doesn't
All the
exist
basil?
anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, Liz probably does know what you're talking about because she's not from this plane, but it's like, yeah, no, they don't have that here anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't there recently a previously thought extinct
Yeah.
plant just was brought back to existence a
Rediscover.
few years ago?
Yes.
No, well, not a few
Golden-
years ago. I guess it was quite a while ago
Over
now.
100 years.
About
Over
100 years ago?
Yes.
Which one?
Go. Just get the jar out. Golden honey pepper.
Don't know that I'm familiar with that one, but then I wasn't really much of a chef.
Yeah, I acquired one down here in Evara. But apparently it was from a family of goblins. Somehow had acquired that.
Oh.
I've also heard there's a species of magic tree that the elves brought back recently. A starwood.
I would love to
Yes,
see
the
that sometime.
The Starwood
Yeah.
tree is over in Adeland.
That's a tremendously big deal.
There's a second one too I hear of up in Charwood.
What? More than one?
Wow.
It's incredible. Oh, those are things I will have to go out and see at some point.
I've even heard the Margrave who rules north of here has a spear made out of it. One of
I
the
remember
branches.
Ashe mentioning that. Something about being really interested in her spear.
Kate just snickers. Yeah, I'm sure the boy's real interested in her spear. Wants to get his hands all over that polearm.
Ah, right, yes. She gives the thumbs up of, right, the sex joke. Cool. I caught that pun.
I understood that reference.
Exactly, I was gonna say Captain America over here.
Yeah, you guys can make yourselves a crab bake. Get fed.
Nice.
Yeah. What's the plan after that?
Actually get to Titan's fucking fall.
I suppose you could actually go to Titan's Fall instead of just hang out here in the outskirts.
Go visit and maybe go hunt a griffin.
Griffon.
Get supplies and get the payout and get connections and actually see the place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who knows what kind of weirdos exist in a place called Titan's Fall?
I'm sure
Well,
she'll
I'll
be
tell you
very
what you-
excited to hear about how successful her child was at helping us on the boat and bringing down a drug trade.
You will get to see some people before you even get to Titan's Fall. On the way from Lysithia's farm to the village, it's about a 2-hour walk. And as you get near the town itself, set upon the top of a hill, you can see that the road ahead is lined with a half-dozen crucifixes, and upon them are several dead people. Each of them has a sign around their neck decrying them as a deserter.
Ah, right.
Oh.
Unfortunate there. Just grimace and keep walking. Gross. Not fun.
Not a fun time indeed.
Yeah.
The crows look down at you from their perches upon the crucifixes, but you are not bothered on your way up to the town gates.
Is Sally gonna talk to them?
Well, no, it would be rude to interrupt them during lunch.
Huh.
You don't talk with your mouth full. Especially if
No,
that thing that your mouth is full is with criminal.
Fair. Alright, yeah. At the town gates, you are greeted by a pair of armsmen wearing long mail hauberks, over which are draped glorious tabards with the hawk crest symbol. There is a solid wooden gate upon which are palisades, and you can see several heavy ballistae up above as well. Let's see. House Hawkcrest is you'll never guess, a black hawk on a gold field. So they have golden tabards with black hawks. Each of them carries a halberd. One of them will put up a hand. Greetings there, travelers. What brings you up this way?
Good tidings and work.
Well, happy to have good tidings around here. Certainly use it.
The dragon matter is handled.
Oh. Good. I'm surprised someone actually got to town and sorted that out. Well, come on in then. You'll want to go past town up to the north end. That's where you'll find Bransonhold. Sir Dolores was handling that bounty.
Excellent. Yeah.
He will shout for the gates to be opened.
Thank you.
And some donkeys inside will be slapped into motion. They crane in.
Pull out a veggie for one of the donkeys to munch on.
Well, you'll spoil them.
I can't help it. Look at them. They're being so well behaved.
The guy in charge of them will nod appraisingly. All right, good donkeys, I suppose. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You gotta give them all equal treats, though. They get jealous.
Of course. I'll make sure to tear the salary into like enough chunks for all of them.
Four little donkeys, once the gates open, we'll just kind of trot over on the now loose line connecting them, and munch out of your hand. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Munch.
Yeah, in the middle of town, there is a great big castle looking over the place. Hawk's Roost. There's a tavern outside of which is a sign depicting a great big, well, you'll never guess it, skeletal titan sitting in the shadow of a mountain.
Wow.
Yeah, fastball there. I was guessing it would be another hawk.
No, but here's the thing, though. If some of them trip, they can actually yell out, "Black Hawk down."
Also true.
But as you can see, they're very keen on their Black Hawks. When you look at that, they're very proud of the Black Hawks.
I would be too.
Indeed.
They have the biggest Black Hawks around.
Indeed, you can look at the taverns. Look at everything around there, and just they're very proud because they live in the shadow of a titan.
Yeah, big, proud, strong black hawks.
Everyone nods sagely.
Shadow of the Blackhawks.
So yeah, what do?
Follow his directions.
Fair enough. Alright, you pass through town out the other side and up to the hills overlooking it. Bransonhold is, well, a hill fort. There is a small wooden picket fence surrounding a large house, and then a number of small fields on which Sir Dolores' peasants live. When you arrive, you can see Squire Felicia, a heavy-set human lass, sitting outside sharpening a sword on the porch. I'll give you all a friendly wave.
Hi, Felicia.
Yeah.
If it ain't y'all again.
It is.
Yeah, just looks over sword. you're holding your hand wrong.
I am not.
Don't be a Burke, Steve.
She huffs
She's
and scrapes her whetstone along the blade a little harder. Not a...
Just
Hmm.
go on.
She just pouts at you. Not an idiot.
Just, I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you're holding a little bit wrong. I have a few hundred years of sharpening to know the angle. So, like, here, tilt it just a little bit like this. Don't need to push too hard.
Just slide past Steve.
Felicia will pout, but she will do as instructed, and yeah, it's a little bit better. Steve does know what he's doing when it comes to blade sharpening.
See, this way the edge will retain itself for longer, and you will still have a much better cutting edge. So.
Fine. I guess maybe you got a point.
An edge
you
at
did
least.
well.
It's just
Well,
dead
you
silence.
did very well for someone so young.
I guess I
So you
fucked
did
that
very
one
well
up.
for someone so young. So
So young, I'm 18.
Steve is what was it? Hag maxing.
Mm-hmm.
Shilla looks to Tori for approval. This
Just-
her
Well, you'll love the
slowly
boss, then.
ruined.
Thumbs up.
oh, she's in her 60s, 70s.
No, like 40, 45.
Wee bit young.
Please,
feels
we
like.
call that MILF maxing at the very least. I'm in my 60s.
No, you're not.
I am. I am, in fact, it's going to sound like a joke out loud. I'm 69.
Kate, Hadley, and Felicia all say nice.
Yes, and I'm in my 400s. So
I'm
I am-
96.
168.
Okay,
Out
Grandma,
of this many
Grandpa,
holds up fingers.
you need me to get you to bed or something? Jeez.
He does get cranky.
I'm giving her a compliment for being so very young and able, so capable, and still so very capable. What's wrong with that?
I'm not
Nothing.
young. I'm 18.
No one
I'm old
likes
enough
to
to
be
have a
called-
family. Get married.
Yeah. No one likes to be called young in the first place.
It's just, but he says I'm old enough to have family. He's just slightly cringes back. It's like,
Oh, that made Steve feel old as shit.
no, it's the fact that she's 18. It'd be like fucking a 5-year-old says like, I can have a family. It's like, ew, no, you cannot. You do not get to have a fucking boyfriend. Ew.
Yeah, I guess there would probably be that perspective.
Felicia harumphs.
Vale sighs. I know. No, Vale legitimately understands exactly what Steve is talking about, from both sides of the argument.
Yes, it's very hard to.
The frustration of being half ageless, having one ageless parent and one very mortal parent. Oh God.
Yeah, it's like it's very hard for me to put myself in the shoes of somebody who ages so quickly. It's not in my nature, so to speak. So
Well, don't
from my
blink.
perspective, it's like,
Yeah, I get it. Don't blink too hard, or I might be dead of old age before you open your eyes again.
it's like he looks rather hurt at that. Like, yes, my wife said the same thing.
Felicia visibly cringes like, ooh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I guess you're here for the bounty, right? For the dragon thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Also, we
to
wanted to.
meet the lady in charge.
Yeah.
Well, if
I
you want
wanted to
the
ask if
lady
you
in
wanted to
charge,
come.
you're gonna have to go to the castle, but the
The
boss
lady in charge
is
of this
inside.
household, at least.
Yeah, come on. She'll sheathe her sword again and lead you up inside. It's a quite nice little cottage, not particularly expansive by any means. There's 3 whole rooms, you'd guess. A couple of bedrooms, then a wide open kitchen/sitting room with a big bearskin rug. There's an armor stand with several swords racked up beside it. Out through the window in the back, you can see a couple of war horses are parked outside, munching on some grass, as you do.
Parked outside, hooked up to the heater.
Felicia will shout out. Dolores, there's those adventures I told you about are here. Oh, I'll be just a minute. And a moment later, from one of those rooms, a tall, handsome woman in her early 40s will step out wearing a gold and black vest and some tight pants. She really is the spitting image of Arlene, when you think about it.
Whoa.
She's so cute.
Ah,
Very nice.
Attractive lady with the same emerald eyes and short brown hair. Will give you
Wow,
all
you
a friendly
are
smile.
the splitting image of your daughter.
Well,
Wow,
thank you.
pretty.
Oh, you know Arlene, huh?
She'll not. She's been of great help to us when we were busting a drug trade in Bard City.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
yeah, but we were thrust together into company during a rather unfortunate event too, said Island. But we didn't know the full scale of it until the day after.
Well, leave it to her to
So-
get mixed up in an adventure right out the gate. And she's all right?
Of course, never
Mhm.
better.
Yeah, that's we
Good.
saw she was doing very well. Very studious.
Good. I reckon her studies are starting just about now.
I think they probably started the moment we arrived.
Well, if that's the case, then you must have been awful late for the semester. Or early. Anyway.
I mean, more that, bards and adventuring, same difference.
She gives you a look. Hopefully she's not learning too much from the bards.
I doubt it. I don't.
Not
I don't know what you're asserting, so I'll just shrug. Apologies. It's not my first language.
It's fine. He just gives you a pat on the shoulder and will sit down on a big old sofa, motion to some chairs around.
pat on the shoulder, notice like, oh, that's not
Yeah,
armor,
no,
that's muscle.
That's just a big, strong lady.
That's fine. When her hand impacts you, you can feel that she is also like quite built.
Fuck yeah.
She is
I recognize game.
yeah, she's like you, she's not muscular, but she is built tough.
She is as they might say
Built for it,
real toned.
Yeah. Got that con maxing going. Yeah, she'll sit down. Please make yourselves at home. I
If you say so.
reckon you're owed some money for that dragon business. Now, Felicia here tells me you just made friends with the thing?
Yes, and she's agreed to friendly relations with the village.
Yeah,
which
it was
will
mostly
then
the.
also help dealing with any like bandits or whatever that might come and trouble them.
Yeah, they've been epidemic lately.
It was mostly the kobolds that were flocking to her that were causing trouble, and we helped with that problem.
Yeah. Apparently, the first thing the kobolds did was steal a bunch of livestock, and then, after being told to take it back, went halfway and decided to bring it again to the dragon, just in case she got hungry while they were gone.
Dolores just shakes her head. Bless their little scaly hearts. Well, from what I hear, all the livestock came back safe and sound. And if the dragons agreed not to harass the villagers, that's good enough.
Yeah, hopefully the opposite of harass.
Harass?
No, that's
And
what you get when you
protects.
go fight an ogre. And plenty of them around lately, too, unfortunately.
Damn.
Wars
All
driving all
problems to be
sorts
dealt
of
with.
Griblies down south. Used to be creatures mostly enjoy the plains where folk weren't, but now they're running with bloods, so here they come
Yeah.
looking for greener pastures.
Hmm.
I imagine the river makes it tempting.
Yeah, river, and then here in the mountains where they have plenty of places to nest.
Hmm.
Fortunately, that brings them pretty close to town. And ogres don't make for good neighbors.
No, I imagine not. It's a good thing they're all absolutely stupid.
I would
Most of them.
object to that state. There are some that have shown capable of socializing and working with.
No, back in my day, etc., etc.
Okay, very well. Then you haven't heard of the Philosopher?
The what, sorry?
Uh-huh.
The Philosopher.
No, I can't. Is this a play on philosopher and ogre?
Yes, it was an ogre that was philosophical to the point of enlightened insight.
Oh, I eat, therefore I share.
I think, therefore I am.
Oh, they know, they don't think, usually.
Yeah, that's the
Most
thing.
unusual.
He thought. He thought.
Anyway, yeah, there are some ogres that display a certain cunning. Even mages occasionally.
Well,
Luckily, we haven't seen more than one of them around here.
fingers crossed you don't see any more than the one.
Yeah, the one's problem enough.
Are they still a problem?
Yeah, it's smart enough not to get itself caught. I've gone out hunting it a few times, but it and its kin have disappeared into the forest. There's another bounty out on it, actually, if you'd care to take a swing.
It's what we do.
Yeah, we could
Well,
try.
it's what I do and everyone else by proxy, I guess.
Came
Well,
to
if
look
it's
for
smart
the
enough
griffin, too.
No bounty on that one, but I'm sure we'd all be happy to see it go. It's not killed any of the knightly horses, just a couple of draft mules. Hadley crosses her arms. It killed my horse. Oh, sorry, honey. Still,
We'll see to it.
yeah. It's somewhere roosting in the, let's see, west peaks of here, I think. I haven't found its nest myself, but I'm working on it.
The tracking is my specialty. We're actually wondering, do you have she pauses and then says it in Elven, like man-portable ballista. Scorpion.
Portable ballista, scorpion?
Yeah, she nods. Yeah, something we can fire a chain and a big bolt with.
I don't have one here, but I'm sure there's a few up at the castle. In fact, Lady Clarice ordered one special in case that dragon got any funny ideas.
Do you think they would be amenable to loaning us that when we go and deal with the griffin?
As long as you tell them what it's for, probably.
She nods.
Although, you said you tried to track the ogre in the woods and it has eluded you?
That's right. I took a team of rangers out, but every time we got close, it'd send a couple of its minions to push us back while it made its escape. And the terrain favors the creature, not us.
Makes sense.
Has it acted any hostile at all, or has it been thieving?
It hasn't killed anyone yet, but it and its minions have been raiding cattle, which we can ill afford with the drought.
No doubt.
Understandable.
Things are tight enough as it is.
Leave it to a group of monster hunters, and we will monster hunt.
The town would appreciate it. Been sending out missives to knights who might be better suited, but if you can get it before they can get here, all the better.
Would any of your house like to join us on this hunt? I don't know if anyone else has a grudge to pay.
Well, if you're in need of hands, I wouldn't mind joining you myself, though I might take a share of the bounty.
How much is the bounty? She'll spread her hands.
A solid 1,000 gold.
The split of that seems fair.
Yeah.
Someone who knows the area and hold their way in a fight would be always appreciated.
Hadley will kind of lean in. You have room for one more?
Yeah. Sure.
'Cause I'm a little broke.
Well, we got your share, so from the tomb raiding.
Yeah, we still need to hook
Exactly
you up
get a lot of money from that?
Yeah, it wasn't a huge haul, but a solid silver rod would probably go for quite a bit.
Dolores will arch a brow. Been tomb raiding already?
Not tomb raiding ourselves. We went looking into ghosts that poured out of a hole. It turned out to be a necromancer's jail cell full of tortured souls. The usual.
Well, Scythia's
along
ghost
with the
stories are
harpies.
real after all.
Yep.
Along with taking care of harpies that were sort of inadvertently guarding the entrance.
Yeah, and doing no small amount of mischief themselves. They're all quite dealt with now.
Harpies doing harpy things.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Scared some sense into them.
They've never hurt anyone per se, but every couple of months a young lad from the village will disappear up that way for a couple of weeks.
She sighs, shakes her head. Well, we'll have to make do without.
Well,
they seemed to give up on whatever consent meant, and it did not go well for them. And they also nearly murdered us in the process.
That's unusual, but if they've turned bloodthirsty, good to be rid of them.
If not bloodthirsty, at the very least, inconsiderate of life.
Reckless and dangerous.
Speaking of which, Dolores will go to a drawer and pull out a solid gold bar. Just offer it out to you. For the dragon.
Oh, thank you very much.
You can mark on
Fucking Hattie
1,000
just looks at
GP
that
worth
like
of gold bar.
I was gonna say that Hattie just looks at that like a hungry dog to be like, God damn it.
This one's our brick. She can get the next one. 1,000 gold. I can put that in, or are you already in it, Gardy?
Nope, I am out of it now.
Okay, I got it. Doot.
And you can put in the 500 GP from the ring.
Sure. Doot. Trying to get some of that fussy.
She doesn't even notice.
Oh,
Fucking airhead noises.
Tori clearly thinks she was just too subtle. Which is actually Tori thinking that anything she does is subtle is a real terrifying prospect now that I think about it.
While she's handing off the gold bar, Dolores will just deliver a slap on Tori's flank. Well, big girl, you seem about large enough for a knight to ride.
Uh-huh.
Good. Well, I'm sure plenty of the boys down in the village would be happy to give you a spin.
Fell like nearly chokes on whatever it was that she was drinking.
And just looks at her, just looks at Dolores, looks at the fucking goddamn Tory hair that is like smile, glossy, that Santa just bounced off like a fucking deflector shield. Patune. So, like,
Shield's
smooth
holding a
in her
90%,
lane.
Captain.
fucking 80 field of anti-intelligence there. God damn it.
Her brain is the infantry fighting vehicle for all 4 active brain cells.
Just make the motion so that the Lord can see it. Just that went over her head, like over the head.
We'll just like sigh and shake her head. Regardless, we're still pretty fresh. It depends when you want to travel. We haven't looked around the city at all yet, so if you need a day to prepare, we can amuse ourselves until then.
If you want to go ogre hunting right now, I suppose I wasn't doing anything important.
No. We can't set off tomorrow because we've already been scrounged in a filthy dungeon. We have a nice little trip and we haven't exactly got any sightseeing done. So.
Sure, fair enough.
Kate will glance at you. Well, if that's the case, I mean, we might as well do some of the cleaning up closer to home, like those cockatrices. It's not like we're running out of spells or anything.
There is no small amount of discomfort at the mention of a cockatrice. Yeah, she'll nod. They definitely need to be dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ain't you just a regular group of heroes? Alright.
No, I am not a hero. I'm just a researcher and a physician.
Kate, like, standing slightly behind Steve, makes like, meh, 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 meh.
Me. Most things Steve does, like, deserve someone in the background going, me.
Felicia will giggle at what to Steve is just nothing at all. Dolores will smile. As you like it, but either way, if you're planning on taking care of stuff here in town, then why don't we get a plan to go bright and early in the morning?
Sounds good to me.
Alright. I'll get my gear sorted and ready to go. See you then, kids.
Alright, see you
Felicia
later.
will
Kids, I'm just like...
tap Dolores' by them. Oh no, they're super old. A bunch of MILFs. She gets her ear tweaked.
That will look between two. I mean, this just came up in conversation. Don't. She's not being rude.
I'm
Crazy,
sure
I
she
know.
doesn't intend to be, but we don't call people a bunch of MILFs right to their face, Felicia. But it's true. Ow! She gets a slap on the booty and told to get gone.
Now get.
Yeah. And Dolores will do that classic, hand slap thighs, stand up. All right, time to go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very well.
Oh,
guess so.
Finish a cup of tea and then head out.
It's just to have all
If you could
AA
give us
run of it.
directions to these cockatrice, that'd be grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lysithia pointed out where you could find them, up in the Bone Farm.
Bone farm. That was right. Yeah.
The bone zone.
In your
Ashe will
bone zone.
go get you all some lodgings set up at the inn.
Yeah.
You come
Yeah,
on
let's
home.
go handle that.
Yeah, alright. If you guys would give me a marching order going north, you can see about dealing with some critters.
Let's see. It's a nature check to see about what the fuck their pecking or transmutable ability is, right?
Yeah, if you want to make a
If it's a
monster
pork.
knowledge check on them. You don't know
19.
shit. No, 19.
19.
I know. Alright. Let's see. Ye old cockatrice. Do, 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 do.
And also, how do they interact with my having blind sight?
Alright, so good news is a cockatrice, unlike, say, a Medusa, does not have a gaze attack, it has a peck attack.
Okay.
So, you know that cockatrice, their pecks slow you on a hit, and if you're already slowed or immobilized, you become petrified.
Yep.
They do
Stay
have
in motion.
a gaze ability, but it does not hurt you, it just can slow you.
Yeah. I will inform all of them of that. But yeah, how does blind sight interact with gaze attacks? Is it because it is sight? Is that still
Yeah, it's still sight.
effect? Yeah. Okay. God, if anything, then an actual another that makes Medusa being that
Yeah, they're
even spookier
super
because
vulnerable
you
to
can't.
themselves.
Yeah, you straight up can't not look with at least one of the 30 or so snakes looking around.
Yeah, you gotta, like, get a fucking bag over your head or something.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, you get
A burlap
you
sack.
Yeah, really.
No. You get those little glasses that has those fucking periscope views, so that you look through a mirror.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's not that Theli sees blind through her mask, it's that Theli's snakes do all of the seeing for her. So, yeah, no. She'd have to get one for
it's just
every
her
little noodle.
specific brand
Yes, I
of
know.
blind sight.
Yeah, if you get it for all of them, it's perfect. Works itself out.
I mean, what she probably does in a situation where she can't look, she'll just like pirate bandana all of her hair into one place and then pull the hood up, so it's all basically stuffed down the back of her top.
To get in a ponytail.
Functionally, but yeah, no, like the wide bandana as opposed to a tight ponytail, which probably is deeply uncomfortable. The ponytail
So-
there, bandana is basically like making a little noodle burrito for them.
So, It turns out the bone farm comes by its name pretty damn honestly. There is an enormous skeleton just collapsed across a small grotto
Holy
between two
shit.
hills. It's one much larger than any normal frost giant ought to be. And around this enormous skeleton you can see a number of avian creatures are clucking around chicken-like, pecking at things.
God.
Yeah, like
I will cluck out. Hello there.
Greetings. Hello. Would you like to become
Hi.
dinner?
No. Actually, we came to ask if you would go up into the mountains instead and eat ogres and bandits.
No, we're quite happy here. You could come over
would be
here,
appreciated.
though.
It would really be nice if you did, because otherwise we'll have to get in a fight with you, and we would hate to do that.
But then we can eat you, so no, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well,
Look, there is already
okay.
dinner here. A couple of the cockatrice will, peck towards what looks like a dwarf standing on a hill. One of them will just take a big bite out of his stonified shin.
Ooh.
Delicious stone, now.
No, all right then. No, I guess we'll have to do the fighting thing, and then I'll swap back to Rune. And well, they've already killed and eaten a dwarf, and they won't fuck off into the mountains to fight ogres. So it looks like it's violence time.
ranged.
Yeah, I mean I'm pulling a bow.
Yeah, it's like, do not let them peck on you.
Alright, you can get into Initiativo.
Oh boy.
See you in a while, Steve.
Hedrah at the bottom, all's right with the world.
Oh, she's at... What is she at? She's at 3. Oh, I could beat that.
Oh, so close.
Really?
Get the
Almost.
fuck up! Get the fuck away! I beat you by one.
This
Stacy,
is my
bitch.
this is the cheat. You've got like the chair that has the outline of your ass in it.
That's like every
This
I
is
chair
got
I
a
own.
nice-
mine. It was
I have a
made
fucking
for me.
recliner. I don't even have a chair. I'm a fucking lazy
That is
boy.
a chair. Recliner is a type of
It's
chair.
a pro.
Alright, cockatricing time.
Cockatrice.
Cockatrice. Gonna flippy flap up here. And hey look, there's a Taurian range.
Eep.
It flappies its wings and casts Gaze of Ruin.
Ah!
That CB10. All right,
Yeah.
I'm glad they got it out of the way early.
Oh, it's funny you think that that's the thing that can get
That-
out of the way.
Yeah, that doesn't have an encounter option.
Okay. Oh fuck, Tor, you are in fact a square. I'm sorry, I thought it was just like completely whiffed out into the middle of nowhere.
It's okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, she's fine. Alright, Bone Strider. This thing is gonna go like here. And then here. And just kind of squat down behind this shin bone.
Look out, that's where the left bone is collected too.
Cockatrice, cockatrice. Just kind of flies over here. And then flies over here.
Oh yeah, I suppose pertinent question. Do Crockatrice or Bone Striders have a type weakness?
Let me get back to you on that in just a second. Bark, 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 bark. Alright, so... Nope. No resistances or vulnerabilities.
Hey.
They just vibe. Alright, Hads is gonna target a cockatrice with a storm spike. Bazap. Alright, so it will make a dex save. It will fail a dex save, and it takes 5 damage, and the bone shard next to it takes 2. Arc lightning.
Nice. Taste my lightning, fucker.
And it will crouch down behind this rock. Kate, Let's see. I think Philly still has a Bardic Spell on her from earlier.
Yeah, I haven't taken any kind of short rest, so it's been hanging out.
Yeah. And the Bardic Spell lasts for a long rest.
Oh, cool.
So she's going to come over here,
Nice.
give a inspo to Tori, and then shoot this cockatrice on her way. Pretty lame. I don't think that's going to do it. Nope. AC not that bad. Tori.
Well, I am going to... I don't need to move. I'm going to sit right where I am in the region myself.
As one does.
And whip out a javelin at that cockatrice.
Fair enough.
With reckless.
That is a hit.
Nice. Haha.
Tastes kind of delicious. Or smells kind of delicious when it bleeds.
Whoa. And, Oh. Oh, wait. 15.
Find your
yeah.
Oh,
reckless.
yes, you're recklessing. That's right.
Yeah. But
so
3
that'd
less
be
damage, so only 5.
5 damage. Alright. More cockin' time, baby. I think you are
Don't
out
get
of
cooked
range.
up.
So this thing is then going to just move into Tori range. Bark, 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 bark.
Oh no!
This cockatrice.
Oh, phew.
Move. Alright. Deli.
Yeah. I will. I think I'm just going to do violence on this closest cockatrice. One of them is nearly dead already. I'm going to focus fire. I'm going to shoot at the one at the back after quarrying it. The wounded one there.
Alright.
Thwip thwip.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't have quarry ticked on. I did. It just didn't do it. There you go. I think that is that defeated.
Why do you get 2 attacks again? Sorry.
Oh, because I'm a dumbass, clearly. It's just 6 damage.
Okay. Poke. Veil.
Wait, do her bardics, can I put those on damage, or is it just...
No, that is just to hit rolls and
Okay.
like your saves and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to double move, I think, up into these other guys and lock them down.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was good knowing you. Bye bye.
What?
It's
What?
Fine, she's got AC.
Yeah, she'll probably be fine.
Yeah, it's like if they hit you twice or 3 times, you're petrified.
She'll be fine. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, well,
Steve.
I have literally no a way to engage these creatures outside of melee.
Yeah. And again, Veil is I think the highest AC in the party.
You think correctly.
Is she?
Yes.
well then I will fucking attempt to keep them the fuck alive then. So that's a 5-foot range. So I got it there. I'm gonna chuck a bless out. Gonna have to move up a few squares, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then bless on Veil, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I appreciate
And
this.
Good idea.
Sally, I know you're gonna need us. And Tori.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to.
Nice.
Alright. Blessified.
I have no idea why you would insinuate my coin flip needs any help. Yeah, can't even fucking finish that sentence.
And then I will, somebody with a black arrow, please wiggle. Thank you.
Speaking of which, a cock is going to launch itself at Vale.
Okay.
It could have been me.
Alright. Catch. Oh, that's
Miss.
gonna miss.
Whew.
Alright. A Bone Strider. Let's see. It is going to do a multi-attack. So, first it will do Rending Talons on Vale, and then a Tail Scythe. Ooh, the Tail Scythe crits for 5 whole damage.
Oh, I'm glad it missed the first one.
At least it was that one.
5 damage. It takes 5 damage from hitting me.
Ow.
Nice.
Get freezy shielded, nerd.
Alright, and then a cockatrice is going to peck you. Peck. That's going to hit.
It will
Take 5 damage.
It will also take 5 damage. Yes.
Alright, it fucking kills itself, but...
Nice. But...
It freezes. It freezes into a statue, into an obstacle statue.
The cockatrice, probably head turn, what?
That's not supposed
That's
to
not how
happen.
that works.
Excuse you, madam, you're stealing our jig. What the hell?
My fucking bit, my shtick.
Okay, let's see.
So you are slowed, and at the end of your next turn, you'll need to make a con save against that.
At the end of my next turn. Okay.
Yeah. So this Bone Strider is just gonna... Let's see. What if we beat the shit out of Vale? We'll just completely surround this Paladin.
Jesus. Okay.
Scythe and Talons. That's 2 hits.
I will parry that scythe, because that's
Makes sense.
7, I suppose.
Alright, and you are slow-defied again. Alright, Hadley. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Gonna move up a little bit. Yeah, I guess we engage the Bone Striders. Alright, so she's going to Thunderblade the injured one. Womp. Oh, nice. Alright, she's going to pull that away from Vale so she's a little less surrounded. And on Vale, she is going to use Orchestration. Whoa, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
9 temp HP.
Weapon attack or cantrip.
Mm-hmm. So, which would you like to do, Kina? You can make either a cantrip or weapon attack.
Oh, I will like to make a weapon attack against... Or, I guess technically it would be a cantrip, really.
Against the cock?
Against... You know what, these guys actually don't have a lot of hit points. I'm going to try and get rid of this cockatrice.
Yeah. Us being slowed by the Bone Striders isn't a big deal if the cockatrice are dead. And you've already been slowed, so...
Alright, that is a hit.
Oh, that one was already severely wounded. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Vale, you are gonna get a Bardic Inspo from Kate. So there you go, and she's gonna come over here and try and stab this thing. Whatcha? She misses. Tori.
Me.
The cockening is upon you.
The horn on the ends. Oh, wait. Boop.
I feel like I might have to leave you high and dry with that cockatrice just so that I can focus on the ones on Vale.
I mean, how do you do a blast 5 again?
It'd be a 5x5 square. So in this case, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And you can put it like
Nice.
meow.
Yeah. Can I put it 1 down instead?
No,
You can put it 2 down.
either...
You can also include Sir Hadley in it, right?
Yeah, you put it like here.
No.
It needs to be either
Oh,
coming from the
1
middle
up.
of you or from the corner.
So it can't be 1 up from there?
No, it could be here.
It can't
could
start
be
there?
like
That's weird.
here.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess you're a large
Feels
creature,
weird.
so yeah, you can kind
Yeah, I
of
was gonna say,
put
like,
it
I
here.
was fairly sure you could just do it as long as it's on a face or the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
just mean,
why
like,
not?
Yeah, I mean, you could
yeah,
also
like
just
right
move
there.
yourself here, and then yeah.
Yeah, that's
There you
fair. But yeah, do that on the pulley slidey
All right, well, print the button.
song. Oh shoot, I only put the Blessed Rain one on a button. Let's
Well,
do
you
that
dick butt.
now. Where's the magic item? There it is.
Which one is
Guess
it?
I don't.
Tempest,
This
Swift Winds.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Yeah, I imagine everyone is going to choose to slide.
Yes, well then, this cockatrice is getting slid here,
All right.
and this
nice.
cockatrice is getting slid here,
Okay.
and everybody else is getting shuffled to stay where they are.
Okay. Fair enough.
Then I move up here.
Okie dokie. Well, time to peck Tori to death.
Oh, and I get out my shield again with my interaction.
That makes sense. All right.
That's a good choice.
Peck. It didn't matter.
Ow.
You are enslowed. And the other cockatrice, that's not when you make the
don't
save.
get
It's a save and
choose. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The other cockatrice next to you is gonna come along. And let's see, try and peck you again. Alright, so now if you save fail, you become petrified instead of slowed.
Oh dear.
Well, there's the save, so at least you
Yeah,
got
there's
that
the save.
out of the way.
Well, I mean, you rolled it early.
Nice.
So I'm not letting
Hooray.
you keep that. Thelerien.
Shit. I don't have a way to slow you, unfortunately. So I'm gonna just have to move up and do violence to the one that is most wounded, which appears to be this lad.
Fair enough.
I can do that with diagonal move right down. Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh, does 13 hit?
That is a hit.
All right.
Very
12
substantial 12
Why
damage.
is my quarry not going on? And whatever.
Alright.
4 more.
Give him a little mark.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. Vale, you're feeling a little slow.
Yeah. I'm going to come. Do I here or here?
Here.
Yeah, I'm looking at that cockatrice. Like, I could whack that guy.
Then again, if you get pecked again,
That is the other
Yeah, but
Yes.
they're in my delete pop.
They might, because it could just completely like remove one of you from the fight. It's actually potentially worth it to just provoke Guardian Oppies if they can, get a petrify.
I think I will go
Here, no, Kina, if you
here.
take this one out, you will have enough people.
I don't have the
to-
firepower to take out a guy. I'm a tank. I'm not a striker.
You have smites.
I have like. Do we have a long rest?
Not yet.
I have one. One singular
Oh.
smite.
Oh. Yeah, probably best to
Well,
stick
then.
to the Bone Striders.
Oh yeah, you cast
Wait,
heroes.
I have an idea.
That's right.
Hold on a second. I have a brain.
Wait,
I
you do
don't
have channel
believe you.
divinities though.
I
That could
have a
smite.
brain. Vale is going to take a deep breath and will dragon breath these 3 enemies.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Bring it. Let's see, so it's a deck save, so
Whoosh.
2 Cockatrice,
And then-
and then 1
Nice.
Bunstridre. Oof. Okay, so this guy takes just 5. This guy is frozen to death.
Yes.
And the Bone
Hell
Strider
yeah.
takes 10.
You did it.
You did it. What was that about
You
not
did
having
the thing.
firepower? You are mighty.
Yeah, that's not firepower, that's
No,
ice
she has
power.
cold power.
Of course, my mistake.
Okay, and you need a Constitution saving
Yes, a
throw.
con save to end your slowing. That ain't gonna do it.
Wait, no.
9.
She doesn't have the con save one. She has the
No, she
Bone
has
Strider
both.
at the end of the turn one.
She got
I
hit
have
by
both. Okay, so let's see. I need a 13. I have a 9. You know what? First off, before I do anything else, I will use my True Grit
Hell
to
yeah.
reroll that.
Okay, it's better.
I have a 10.
Yeah. You have guidance.
I have a thing. I have dice to roll. I have additional dice I can roll.
All right. You do have Kate's Bardic, for instance,
How much is that?
a D6.
What's that one?
So odds are you succeed.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you say that?
All right.
What was that about guidance?
Well, you've already used a bonus die on it, so
Yeah,
Oh.
use the D6.
oh wait. Yeah, it was the correct move, but oof. All right. Steeb.
So I'm only just maintaining my
Yeah,
slow.
you're just-
Yeah,
still
you're
slow.
still slowed because your second slow came from the Bone Strider.
Yeah, if
Okay,
Tori
then.
fails her save, she becomes petrified.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the southern cockatrice.
Uh-huh.
Where are you? Ah, piss.
I mean,
That is unfortunate.
this
Yeah.
cast understands your pain, but let's get a con save anyway, because, dot. Okay, yeah, it takes 1 damage.
Thick bird.
Oof.
Well, let's see if it's smart enough to not attack.
I mean, it's smart enough to try and
So,
peck Tori to death. That's
I
what
mean-
it's gonna do.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if it
it's in
can,
my Guardian
here's
aura,
the thing.
and if I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah, if
it's not smart
Tori
enough to know.
if Tori
I
becomes
become
a statue,
petrified-
then yeah, it'll turn around and attack you just fine. All right.
No, I was taking to see this. See if it.
Oh, you're trying to just
Trying
provoke
to
an
pro-
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
No, it just wants to eat Tori right now. You can leave.
Yum, 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 yum.
All right. Speaking of eating people, this thing is in Hadley's Guardian Aura since she was here first, sort of. So it will peck her.
Yep.
Wop, wop. That is 2 misses.
That one was, yes. The other guy's in mine.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. That cockatrice is dead. The other Bone Strider will indeed go after Vale. Whoomp, whoomp. Not any more successful than his friend.
No.
Alright, Hadley. Alright, this is either gonna end really well, or I kill Tori. Good luck.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh.
Alright.
Yes.
Yay.
Alright, you are no longer slowed, Tori.
Blah. Blah.
That was the last one I have in the tank, so good luck.
Smash the fucker in the south
She turns around and misses that.
or the north.
No, south, yeah, the north one's the injured one.
Is gonna
I mean, technically the south one is also injured, but...
come up here. And... actually, on her way, she is just gonna stop here for a moment and then cast a spell at that cockatrice in the north. Whoomp. Oh, that should be a spell attack.
Bump.
Let me adjust that real quick. Attack.
Well, bump.
Ranged. Damage is 3d6. Bludgeoning. Okay. Try that again. Okay, she misses, but it still takes 4 damage.
Guidance.
Half damage.
You can't
You rolled the
guidance attack
same
rolls.
damage as the other one.
What? Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
No,
Like
you
the card.
can't.
Oh, it's just saves and
It is.
ability checks.
Yeah, saves and check.
Same as it always
Well,
was.
fuck you.
Just
bye
like
bye,
Friday.
bye bye, nerd dice. 1d6.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want the more damaged one to be out of my defender aura.
Well, she can just slide
Okay.
it. Okay, well, now it takes 5 more damage.
Oh, slide it 2 meters.
Yeah, this slid to 2 meters.
That's fair. I thought it was a push.
She slaps it into the wall here. And we'll pop out the other side of you. Boop. Alright, Kate, or Tori.
Crunch.
Alright,
Crunch.
well, that will certainly hit. By the power of Bless.
Gonna assume
Crunch.
it does. Nice. Crunch.
Yeah, you stamp it into the ground. Alarmed chicken noises. Alright.
And then wait, I have to look up a feature.
Okay. In the meantime. Peck.
That's a miss.
Alright. Philly.
Quarry and
Ah, no.
Gismacus. Oh,
Solid hit.
that's a good smack.
Well, a very accurate one. Alright. Vale, who I presume is AFK.
You know what? I might add on that Bardic dice damage.
That's still, I don't think
Attack.
goes to
Never mind. Yep. I'm so fucking dumb.
Alright. Healing strike. Vale. Boop. And presumably give herself some temp HP. Alright. Steeb.
Okay, since I'm gonna spend another Adamix. Discard and cock tries here.
Fair enough.
There.
Okay. Con save, con save. Alright, he takes 3
They
damage
are
this
con
time.
as fuck.
Thick
Yeah, with their +2 hull bonus.
Yeah.
They have the same
They got
con
them
as the
both.
trap over here. I think they're okay. They just roll good. Alright. Peck time. So 2 on Hadley. Oof.
Munch.
And 2 on Vale. Wop, wop. Only one is going to hit, and she can just parry that down to 3. Hads is gonna Thunderblade, because she's out of basically every ability now at this point. Alright, Kate. Well, don't really need to use our spells for anything else, so let's go ahead and Earth Fist the other Bone Stridre. Okay, I guess we're just gonna miss. Spells not allowed to hit today. Tori.
Still takes.
Yep, it took 2
2
whole damage. I marked it, don't worry. Just doesn't look like it, because it's 2 damage on the 70 hit point bar.
Crunch number 2. I reckless.
Fair enough.
It mattered. Actually, it didn't matter.
No, it didn't. Crunch. 1 hit point in a dream.
Shrunk. And I use a bonus action to attempt to grapple it.
Okay.
Grab.
Alright, strong save. No.
Oh, there's this one's just like he's doing it all.
That's the power chicken.
And he's gonna peck you
Yes.
too for your trouble.
Ow.
Is that a hit?
Yes.
Peck, 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 peck. Dinner, 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 dinner. Get tasty,
Become
get
dinner,
tasty,
become
get
dinner,
tasty.
become dinner.
Owie, owie.
Alright, Thelerien.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
get smashed.
Crunch.
Shrunk.
Fuck you, stone chicken.
Luckily, it never mattered, but these guys did have a funny feature where if you failed saves next to them, they could start pecking chunks out of you to heal themselves.
Ew.
Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, Thelerien can go over there and engage. Vale can do a swingy. Nope. Steve.
Okay, let's see. This goddamn chicken and this fucker in the back.
These are a little bit gnarlier than chickens. More like bone chocobos.
Bonaboos. Okay,
yeah,
good to know. Good to
boner
know.
boos. Yep, yep, yep.
Well, since I want to freeze people up, get fucked in the back.
Okay. I mean, sometimes it really do be like that. No more healing for him. Alright. Welcome back, Ian. It's just time to peck you and Hadley.
Oh, okay.
So, peck on Hads. Nope, she gets missed.
We are finally cockatrice free.
Alright. And
Oh, it's
yeah,
fucking
let's
straight
see.
its asshole.
Alright. This Bone Strider just, like, chips the tip of its beak on Vale's shield. Have disadvantage on its next attack. Hadley. Stab. There we go.
How'd you stab?
Hadley stab good. Mwop. Kate. Produce flame. Miss. Tori.
No.
Operation Ice Cream Sandwich.
Oh no.
Oh gods, no.
Alright. Grapple. Oh no, you're gonna hit it first. Alright, that is a hit. For
Hit
Savin.
it. And then I get to grapple with a minor action.
Alright. Oh, okay.
Yay! Grapple! And then
Alright, graping the chicken.
shrink.
Alright, for 6. Cockatrice dead. Thelerien.
Me.
Deli, you have
But that's being
advantage on
grappled
this
by
one. I
that.
know that one's more hurted, but
I feel like I still
I
want to
couldn't
commit to
make
the
it to
more
that
hurt one, especially since the one that's grappled is going to be less effective in a fight. Nice. That's me.
Nice.
I know, exciting turn on my part.
Hey, it
Whomp.
hits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exciting,
16 damage.
exciting turn. Hit for 16.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's up minor to move the quarry around. Otherwise, I'd throw smites in the mix. But it's been like I think 3 attacks, but also 3 swaps.
Yeah.
So like unable to do anything but swing. But hey, as long as it works.
Swing.
All right, Vale.
Cleave and throw.
Oh, I'm back. It's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
Oh, that
Yay.
came back around faster than I thought it would.
Right on
Because we're
time.
nearly out of enemies.
Well, it's been 2 turns. Yeah.
Who's the one? Okay, this is the guy who's attacking. Okay.
Yeah. This is the one who's in.
This guy's almost. This guy's really hurt though.
Yeah, he is.
I'll go for that. I'll go for that guy. And you know what? I think I'm doing it fine. I think I will draw. I will lower my shield and 2-hand my sword.
Badass. All right. Whack.
Low minimum damage. God damn it!
A shame.
A shame.
But he's now locked in place.
Yep. All right, Steve.
Just looks at the fucker in the back. Like, might as well try and take it out.
All right. Yep. Makes sense. It is within the realm of possibility. Never mind. All right. Oh no! Actually, it dies.
Nice.
Well, it will die when its turn comes around. Blah. Which is now. Goodbye,
Yay.
Stridre. All right, the other guy. I have been forgetting one small feature of theirs. This whole encounter.
Well,
It's gonna get mad at Tori, and then provoke an attack of opportunity from Vale.
Get mad.
Wop wop.
get mad.
Okay, it misses twice. Vale punts it.
Haha.
All right. I think
Wait,
you guys
didn't it
have
get
this in the
punted
bag.
twice?
Technically, yes. Actually, you would punt it twice. Hit the button again.
Poof poof.
That is how that works.
Get Guardian to get Guardian to get Guardian.
Though
Get
honestly,
Guardian.
I think we can call that one there.
Sure.
It's,
Get Operation Ice Cream Sandwiched.
yeah, this guy has no real hope at this point. He's just going to get bullied to death.
You
Blah.
certainly know how to
Yay.
push your luck. Fucking hell. I kind of hoped I'd made it really clear how terrifying petrification is.
If it didn't pull it closer to me, Vale would have just gotten petrified.
Yeah, she would have.
And she's a little less sturdy. No offense. Actually, wait, I think she's a little more sturdy.
Yeah, she is in fact
also a
the
little less
most
sturdy at
constitute
the same
person in the
time.
party.
Yeah, but
She has
doesn't
most,
she
most
not
constitute, most AC.
have con proficiency?
It's a good question, actually. No, she does not have con save proficiency, so you have a better save than she
there's
does.
that.
Yeah,
yeah.
so I'm more...
I've been forgetting to
Constitute.
roll my save, haven't
when it
I?
comes to that.
It's fine. It'll wear off in a minute. or
Only
so
like
anyway.
once.
Luckily, you're at no risk of getting petrified anymore, so you can shake it off
the
after a couple
cops,
minutes.
They're all killed.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
Holy
stressful.
I would be really quite bothered if I saw any of you turned
Yeah.
into statues.
Aww.
It would be
I'll
if
endeavor
Tori
not to get
had the-
statuified.
if Tori would have
Unless
turned
it's you
into
making the
we would-
statue, then...
No, Tori, if you had got petrified, we would not have been able to get you unpetrified until we got somebody up here.
Yeah, it
I
would be
mean-
a hard time getting you on a cart.
I mean, the same thing could be said if I fell unconscious.
No,
Well, no, because we can at least
we-
roll you then. We wouldn't want to break your legs off, though, if you're a
Oh,
statue
yeah.
to be upright and stood awkwardly.
you would literally
Ow.
be stoned. We could not actually get a cart to carry you because I think you would break it. Because you're solid stone.
No, you can carry an awful lot of stone. I figured you meant that it would be incredibly dangerous because she would be on,
That too.
limbs. And they'd have a risk of breaking.
While they're whinging at Tori, Hadley's going to post up for a high five from Vale. Good job.
Yeah, well survived.
Hell
then.
yeah. High five.
Let's see if there's anything we can get out of these bastards at least.
Oh,
I don't know, that dwarf's pinkies.
that poor dwarf.
These things don't look like good cooking.
You say that, but the cockatrices at least smell delicious. Bone Striders less so.
Yeah, I was talking about the bone striders.
No, they are kind of grungy.
They're basically
Evil
just
chocobos.
angry gristle.
Yeah.
Bone and grunge.
The cockatrice, however, are big, fat fucking chimkin.
Yep, and their
Hell
diet is
yeah.
entirely mineral based.
Yep.
I may have frozen a couple of them. I'm sorry.
Excellent. You made
Well,
tendies.
no, that's fine. That means if they've
Yeah,
been frozen,
that means they'll
we can
keep
take them back.
longer. Yeah. I can survival.
Just
Assumedly a 14.
Alright. That is sufficient to gain 1 ration's worth of cockatrice meat. Aren't particularly big creatures.
Oh, nice.
The roll has been made.
Oh, dang it!
that was
No, you know this one hunts monsters.
And this one cooks monsters.
Oh yeah, but I cook monsters.
That is very true.
It's only
well, can you
only a one like a difference of 1. I just rolled bad.
Yeah, I know, really. Yeah, there's nothing really to get from them. They don't remain magical once they've been deceased. You can't just use a cockatrice's beak as a stonification device, I'm afraid.
That is unfortunate.
Honestly,
that
it's...
is really good.
Or
That's
fortunate.
not unfortunate.
That'd
That's
be, yeah.
fortunate.
Yeah, I would certainly say
It'd be
fortunate.
nasty if
If any
somebody-
of you ever tried
somebody
using
went after
petrification as a weapon, I would personally bludgeon you.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at these bone striders.
What about them?
Well, their ability to grow a lot of bones would indicate a highly active system, which would be good.
Oh no, they're more like Oh, she'll turn her head to Hadley. Yes, certainly a trauma there. Honestly, this entire fight was... She pauses before she says petrifying. Terrifying.
Well, yeah, I mean, that could have semi-killed any of us, but...
Well, I mean, more to the point that I am a monster hunter. I don't really get scared of death fighting them. That's just a thing that happens. I deeply fear petrification.
I get it. I always kind of wondered if and how much you're aware if you get, like, statued by a Medusa or something. He'll look down at the cockatrice, then up at the dwarf. I hope that didn't hurt.
No, it didn't
Well,
hurt,
I
at
don't even
least.
want to think about it.
Well, at least you can unpetrify him.
Steve, as you're saying that, like, the leg that the cockatrice had been chewing on just, like, crumbles and the whole statue falls over.
Yeah.
You can't repair that. Don't worry.
Just stick it back on.
Yeah, it's literally just mending. We can repair stone.
No, you can't just mending a person.
Yeah,
Also,
It's not a person, it's a statue.
Prince.
That's the thing.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they would have bitten his throat out by now, though.
Well, let's
Did
go
they
up there
do
and
that?
see.
Yeah, let's take a
guess.
look.
Yeah, well,
God damn, this is a big skeleton.
smacked into the wall by... Ow.
Yeah. It was like a
Ow.
littler version of the big one with the sword.
Yeah, that's way bigger than the frost giant. Tell you that much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scarper.
It's like a giant.
Kate will roll the statue onto its back, and yeah, this dwarf doesn't have much of a face left. In fact,
Oh.
he's sort of become concave, and one of his legs and all of his little fingies have been nibbled off.
Yeesh.
I don't think we're
Yeah.
fixing this one,
Shame.
Steve.
Yeah, that. Yeah, maybe that's probably true.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, maybe.
It's fine. It would have been like suddenly falling asleep to him.
I was gonna say it's too bad we don't know who it is, so I was gonna just see about anybody who knew what it looked like and.
Never
Right,
keep your soul,
face.
friend. She'll
You know, give
glance
him
down.
the anvil symbol.
Look at
Does
the
he
armor
look
he's
like he was
wearing.
wearing any kind? Pardon, sorry.
Look at the armor he's wearing. It's not
Yeah, I'll take
guard
a look at
armor,
that.
but that's pretty good chain.
How about
Is the guy wearing any religious symbols?
Not that you can see. Of course, his scraggly ass beard, now, even though there's no face left, the beard is still, solidly attached to his
yeah, of course,
chest, so
yeah.
it's blocking off the view of his neck. What little of it there was to begin with.
His beard is more attached to his chest than a G-Dubs figure.
Maybe a mercenary or something?
Perhaps.
Somebody
Look
wasn't
around and
prepared
see if
for-
he's got like a bag of some kind hanging around. Something you would have like ditched maybe at the start of a fight.
It just something just dawned. It just looks at the titan. Looks at the skeleton, and just. Can we see its teeth are all gone, right?
More or less. There's a couple, buried into the ground around here.
Oh shit! I'll be like, oh shit.
What?
I'm going to check the fucking goddamn growth, the growth mark on the ankle.
Okay.
The what?
To what end?
Here's the thing. Humans, everything human-like, even apes and monkeys and most animals have the preteen growth ring on the ankle, which signifies the age of growth,
Right.
the hormonal growth period.
Yeah,
Checking
except that
if it's
would
a
be
kid?
totally worthless in a fantasy setting where everyone has entirely different hormonal balances that don't follow a subjectively linear line. Read any immortal.
Well, yeah, but in this, okay, if you do it like that, that's true. But I was thinking because if it had it, then it'd be like, yeah, it's way past. If it doesn't have it, it'd be like, this was a preteen. This is a kid skeleton.
Oh, a grim thought. I mean, surely you would just
Yeah,
be able to tell by shape as opposed to anything compared to the big version.
Yeah.
Although,
where
like,
it's-
would
Yeah,
you
but
need
that's the
some kind of
problem.
knowledge of this race?
Yeah, you
In
probably
order to
really
make that
need to
kind of
know what the
judgment?
fuck this thing even was to determine.
Well, it's not a frost giant, that's for sure.
Correct.
yeah.
Straight to
Okay, knowing what it is
like
in this case.
Double giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
giant
clearly he
size.
speaks. He speaks very giant, and there's nothing giant-ish about him.
No, I was thinking if there's a monumentally enormous skeleton on the size of that on up on the mountain there, and then we have a much smaller skeleton down here, but also it's bigger than the tallest storm giant child.
Maybe. Horrifying thought.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping if it was similar to every other species that we have, like the catfolk have it, lizard folk, salamanders, elves. I haven't exactly got a chance to examine many centaurs growing up. Dwarves as well do it. So that was my fear, that what a skeleton can be. But if it can check the type of teeth, if it has its milk teeth still in, or if it has actual adult rooted teeth.
Yeah, this looks like, you know enough about dentistry. Yeah, these look like probably adolescent teeth, but again, it's hard to say what with their incredibly advanced age, and also you don't know what species this even is. But if this were human, these would certainly look like, you'd guess their age to be like 12-ish, maybe.
In the like pre-teen at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graham.
Teen adjacent.
So, I was a kid.
Brutal.
Can't really say what killed it, because I'm looking at the skull if there's any markings on it, like clobbering holes or piercings.
Somebody fell down the clobbering hole.
Not that you can find, but there's like only half the skeleton left-ish, and it's real old. It's possible the rest of the body is buried somewhere around here. If you want to get an archaeology team out, you might be able to uncover more of it, but there's no obvious cause of death sign for that you can see on the surface.
We just gently pats it. Sorry I didn't get to see shit. Hope it wasn't painful for you. Well, slides down. Well, the boneyard can at least now be correctly decimated. Sorry, not decimated. It checks that correctly identified.
Hey, I think I got something over here.
Oh.
So?
Oh?
Yeah, just like Theli said, a statue, or satchel.
Excellent. Let's take a look at it.
Satchel.
She will pull out from under this bush here a small traveling satchel. On the cover of it, there is an emblem of a winged hare.
Isn't that Nefri?
Nope, not a Nefri symbol.
Winged hare?
Oh, that's of the Nighthold of what's-her-face, Mr. Spiris.
Is it?
I think so, yes. Flying rabbit.
Oh yeah, she's the rabbit one. That would make sense. A Thelerien?
You mean Margaret Spiris?
Yeah.
Don't remember, but that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I've looked into the area. Need to know who I'm schmoozing. Nah, no idea though.
I have to ask.
It's unfortunately just a common guess. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I have to ask Ashe when we get back to town.
Yeah, he's been looking into all of this as well. Maybe he retained the information better than I did.
Kate will open the sack up. Inside is a scroll of lesser restoration, a map of the area with a nearby forest marked in red ink, big circle around it, with the word in Dwarven for giants scrawled under.
What does it say?
Giants.
Oh.
And there is also a
Consider
letter.
me intrigued. Ah.
However, on examination, it appears to be coded, insofar as it makes absolutely no sense to Steve, even with his spell active.
Weird.
So, if I use a linguistics, my knowledge of linguistics, would that help?
You have the linguist feat, right?
Yep.
Alright, then yeah, you can add your proficiency bonus to an intelligence test made to break the code, but that will be a process that takes several hours at least.
Let's head back. We'll take this all with us.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Does Statue Dwarf here have anything like a wedding band?
His fingers are gone, man.
Dang.
Does he have a wedding hammer?
Does he have a wedding beard?
Well, you'd have to drop his pants for that.
Oh, gross. Now I can't think of any. Now I'm trying to think of a scene where I could use the phrase wedding beard.
Yeah, you don't have
There's
dwarves
no way
in
I
your
could use
settings.
that
So
power.
probably-
Yeah, there's no way I could use that power for good. Let's put it that way.
Don't worry, I'll keep the thought in mind for later. I just need you, like, one of you to go back to town and flirt with the dwarf jeweler, please and thanks. Take a ride on his wedding beard.
You want to see if my wooden beard is braided, do you? I can tell you it matches the drapes, and it also matches the downstairs patio.
Ew.
No.
It's
one
Ew.
second,
got
like
nice
that.
piercings.
No, it doesn't. A dwarf doesn't have a patio. That's elf. He has a deck. Remember?
No, he's not from New Zealand.
No. You know, like those, it was like we got the back deck, building a deck.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah, no, yeah. As I say, it's a New Zealand joke because you pronounce dick as dick. With my new prime dick sealant.
Oh, I thought it was they used caulk down there.
Nah, caulk is for bathrooms. You use caulk at the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's true. You will probably whip out some caulk in the bathroom.
Alright. So, the cockatrice dealt with. What do?
Take back their heads with us. If there is a bounty, we can score that in while we're here.
There is not, but what Liss can do is teach Tori how to make a special dish out of cockatrice.
Rock wings.
Dish.
Yeah. These critters have been a problem out here before, and she's taken a couple. So, Tori, give me a cook's test with advantage. Have someone to teach you.
Do we have a bard?
Uh,
Yes, for a short rest.
Didn't matter.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Tori, you
Nice.
produce one special ration. If the party
Wait,
partakes...
does the number matter?
Since you only had enough meat for one ration, no. In this case, you just needed to
okay.
succeed. If you had harvested more
Fair
earlier,
enough.
yes.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
I realize I probably should have used my bardic on that
Probably.
previous roll, but it's too late now.
Yep, way too late. Alright, so
Anyway,
if the party consumes this ration at the start of a day, everyone becomes sturdy.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Makes you immune
So
to
it
force
does absolutely nothing to Telly, Veil, Kate.
What? It does
Or,
everything
we're
to...
so steady,
Oh!
it's check how steady we are. Yeah, it's not like I need help becoming steady, that's for sure.
Yeah. You guys can get some sturdy drumsticks.
Nom nom nom.
Nom, nom, nom.
I got the party loot.
Okay.
And back to
Yeah,
Titan's Fall.
And
Past the grim deserter corpses hanging outside. And by now, yeah, it is
And-
getting on towards dusk.
so now I can get some, what's it called? A little short rest and
You
see
can take a
about
long rest
getting
if you
that.
want.
Yeah, I can do that, but I was
Yeah.
gonna check for a few hours of try and chord break
Yeah.
to Winston.
Hit me with an intelligence check with your proficiency modifier tacked on. We will...
So an int save.
Sure. That's the same number.
17.
Okay. You are confident you'll be able to do it. This is not a particularly complex code, but it will take you probably a couple of days of dedicated time. Okay.
Flash of
Make it
genius.
a day of dedicated time.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
you have
great.
made arrangements to go with Sir Dolores tomorrow, but the day after, or if you want to delay with her, you should be able to break it.
Would like to speak with. My brain is trying to. As I know it's Organ's tower, but my brain is trying to twist it into Uguay.
First you thought he was an orangutan, now you think he's a
Yeah, no,
turtle?
that was yeah, fucking like a tortoise. Not a turtle, a tortoise.
Huh?
Tortoise.
Yeah, from my zoom level, it looked like it was like a cartoony face of an orangutan, but it was his fucking beard. So that's why I was confused. But like, who the fuck you talking about? Magic monkey? Monkey magic? But no. And now my brain's starting to make it into Uruguay, so I have to sate the brain. I need to talk with the magic man.
Whoop, that's Kate instead of Hadley,
Oh,
but
Oh,
same bonus.
At that point.
Oh dear.
Same bonus.
oh,
Oh.
yeah. Somebody is about to get some.
You know
Are
what?
they,
She
though?
is extra tense compared to the usual, considering she was face to face with petrification again. Yeah, all right.
Nice. Telly, big, strong Amazon lady has a remarkable capacity to attract the nerdy dick girl type. Who would have thought?
It's so weird how that keeps happening. I don't know. Strange.
But yeah, I think we will call it here, and you guys in RP, if you so desire, can feel free to pop around town and interact with whomstever. It's just a couple of hours at most to
Sure.
get to anywhere.
Yeah, talk with that. Master Uguay.
He's just a dude, man.
He's just he's just an old man.
I
Just
know.
a dude, and his name's Aaron.
I know. I was sick when you first introduced him, so I saw a fucking orangutan, and now my brain's trying to twist into Uruguay. So poor Aaron here.
He's not even an A Aaron. There's only one A. You're just being a bully.
So he's not an Aaron, he's an Aaron.
Yeah. Aaron Ogan.
R.
That is his name. Alright, so it is
Argan.
the 4th. So just the 5th, really. Alright. Did you explore an interesting location? Yes, you've been to the actual village of Titan's Fall. Plus, you know, the whole barrow down there. Did you discover an interesting truth about the world?
Yeah. Lots of like
Giant.
necromancers are trying to bring this gigantoid back to life.
Who would have thought? Did you advance or complete a quest?
Cleared up burrow. Yeah, so
Yeah, you cleared out the burrow.
Yeah.
And here's the magical fucking thing. If the necromancers had gone for the child skeleton, I think they would have succeeded.
Possibly.
No, they never actually finished, like, completing the spell. Like, something happened mid-creation of the ritual that fucked it up.
Oh.
Homie dotted the wrong I or crossed the wrong T, and that magic spell got out of hand.
That's enough.
Yeah. Somebody came down and just said, "That's enough, son." And then slurped him into a vacuum.
Yeah.
Did you protect the people of Valeina from a deadly threat? Yes, absolutely. Those cockatrices are confirmed murderers. Did you instigate lasting change in the world at large and the life of a companion? I don't really think so.
I don't think so. I mean, Lysithea doesn't have to worry about more blood ghosts coming out of the
She already did,
crypt,
though.
but also we kind of determined there were no more. Yeah, there were no more blood ghosts.
The cockatrice there.
Yeah, you already marked those in, though.
Yeah.
Those were for the deadly threat.
I think this will just be a 4 XP session.
Yeah. Another one of those, and we're level 4.
Oh, shit. Alright. Well, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you on Thursday for Warhammer. Till then, adios, and do take care.